Pokemon! It's
Florigato.
Oh wait, no, this one. Wait, this actually works. This one though. It should. Oh wait, is it? It should be. I just realized my mic is unmuted. But you're muted. Alright, you know what? You're unmuted now.
I'm unmuted?
You should be.
I don't know if that played.
You nailed it.
Wait, you heard it?
Yeah.
Wait, now I need to play another one. What song should I play now?
Yes.
I'll have to look it up.
Okay, you know what? I think we can stop the starting soon since you guys are gone and it's time.
Wait, what's this one? What does that sound like?
And
From 3 Notes.
Okay, no, it's welcome to class. Wait, can you? Yeah, I think people should be able to hear. Yeah. Okay, no, I did not put Discord in this. So you. I'm washed. I'm washed.
Screen it again. Oh wait, I think I. Wait, no, I was in it.
Okay, no, yeah, we should be good now.
Okay.
So do you know what we're? Okay, so to explain people what we're doing today. Do you know what we're doing today?
Me?
Yeah. Do you know what we're doing today?
We get to see the pretty overlay, and then we get to watch your global challenge. Is it global challenge?
No.
Global challenge
No,
run
what we're
from
doing today is you're gonna be memorizing this. You got it?
up, down,
was it?
left.
What was it?
Up, down. Oh no, sorry, up, down, 4 lefts.
No, it was down, up, 4 lefts.
Down, up.
You failed.
Oh, whoops.
I don't have the hammer though, unfortunately.
Yippee, no bonking. Down, up.
Anyway,
What did I say? Did I say up, down?
I just had that for the funny. I don't have the full mini game. It was just I just wanted to do it. So,
what is the
this
actual
could be
one?
funny to do. But it's, yeah, basically what we're gonna be doing today
Down, up, down,
is
left, right. B, A.
we're gonna be here. I'm gonna be trying to do some bug fixing for this overlay because like there are a few things that aren't working as they should. So I'm just gonna reset. Yeah, that should reset everything battle related. We're good. And basically, we're gonna be going through battles from my grand challenge. Oh yes,
Grand challenge.
yes, I
Global?
got a reaction. I recorded it. I'm gonna be sharing it after. Don't worry.
Oh, that's
It's
what.
as good as you were hoping. As we were
No.
hoping.
I can't believe I've been lied to and I didn't even know it.
Really? You really
Yeah.
didn't expect that?
No, I didn't.
Good.
I wasn't.
OMG, there's a
Oh.
bookworm on my screen.
But I like it. Look how cute. It's so cute. I'm so tiny. And then I love the screen switching
I'm
too.
gonna have to
So,
do it for
wait,
everyone. I do a collab
you have the
from
back
now
one?
on, I guess. Oh, the back one?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we started with that.
Oh yeah, that's right.
We started here.
I feel like I've seen them all a million times. Or like all the switching now. So I'm
So
like, wait.
basically, we're going to be going through the battles of the Grand Challenge, and because there's a few things that aren't tracking quite properly, I'm going to be pausing every once in a while to fix those. And I figured that the best way to debug this is by going through replays, and I figured that might as well make the most of the opportunity and use replay analysis as a way to teach Lydia how to play a bit better.
To play in general.
And luckily for us, it's going to be a great teaching opportunity because the guy who played that day was washed.
Not washed.
Well, I did say was.
Well, just
I did.
not bad day. Everyone has bad days. It's okay. It happens. But then you came back. Wait, what was the score again? It was 20 something to 40 something?
I went from 3-12 to 24-21.
See, good. It gets better. Just have to believe.
I don't think that we're gonna get some game audio because I don't think that there's a good way for me to do that without being too janky. But we should have music. Or at least you won't, but people watching will.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't, but enjoy the ORAS. Sumo. Sumo. Oh, that's the abbreviation. That's so cute.
And okay, actually, let's pause already. And also, I'm gonna just like you're gonna be the only person not hearing it after I fix. Wait, why is it not playing though? I thought it'd be playing here. This is what I get for changing things last minute.
Well, you have that giant. Oh my gosh! If people
Wait,
only
playing?
saw
Is it playing on this overlay? No, even jankier.
It's funky.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it's packing time.
All right. Now let's switch to Sammy quickly.
Oh, you get to see the behind the scenes. This is what I got to see.
Scene preview.
This is crazy.
Because like basically one thing I do is depending on the OBS, depending on which stream type I do, I change which OBS is the main one. This one, yeah, should be portable.
How do you navigate this?
Lots of setting up and just knowing where I set everything. And actually the most important thing, making sure that you name your stuff properly. That makes it much easier to navigate.
Oh. Do you I forget what I was gonna ask. How do you have the music? Do you have it in a folder?
Yeah, multiple folders. Like this is straight up where this song is saved.
Oh, okay.
Basically, because OBS kind of doesn't like backslashes, the song log fix just replaces the backslashes for forward slashes. And I have a CSV file with all the locations, which playlists I want them to be in.
Manually?
Which playlists I want them in, and then manually gave them a separate name.
Oh, that's so much work. Crazy.
Okay, so what? Okay, this is normal. Okay, like this should be here. Okay, if I try again, is that gonna start?
Did I see fishing?
Yes, that's currently what I use for like my starting soon playlist.
Oh,
And like I mainly did a playlist for the fishing overlay. I haven't finished a fishing overlay, but yes, that's a playlist for it. Right now it's being
Soon.
used for the starting soon.
I can't wait for fishing.
Okay, so
That's what I'm like. How can you navigate things? But yes, that is why it is important to name things properly. Because if you don't,
music player should be the right name. Don't know why it's not setting it. Did I? Wait, no, I think it might be capital S for stream time.
funeral. Wait, I have a Sprite. Can I get a funeral?
Oh, yeah, it's capital S. That's why it wasn't working. It can be quite finicky.
Yeah, it's like case specific.
So this, at least I caught on quickly because I did not want to be the stream to be this. Like the entire stream, like obviously it's gonna be quite a bit of
I don't
debugging.
mind. I quite enjoy watching.
I mean, we're gonna be back here quite soon. Now, probably not in Sammy, but we're gonna be in bug fixing quite soon anyway.
Because you mentioned there's things you wanted to fix anyway.
Okay, and yeah, now it should be playing. At least for what it looks like. Yeah. Okay,
Oh,
thanks,
there's
Zane, for
music?
confirming. Yes. Oh yeah,
Nice.
and if I put it on my end, I can hear it
Wait,
too.
yeah, Conquest?
Yeah,
I'm missing Conquest music?
yeah.
It's so rough out here. Have you played Conquest?
A little, not enough.
Oh,
I want to play it on stream, but again,
you should.
I think it's one of those where I want more people first. Like, I think it's one of those where I can easily see, like, okay, the chatters control the different characters.
Oh my gosh, like a chatter can. You know what? That could be so good.
Yeah, but like, for that, I need the people for that. Like, that's why I'm saving it. That's why I'm not doing it yet.
So
Like,
you
it's a
did the same thing
concept
with
that I'm
Fire Emblem.
saving for the right moment, and we're not at the right moment.
Oh, for that Conquest.
Okay, what's... Oh, is that why?
Yeah, I hear something.
Like, so
It is not Conquest. No, I don't.
wait, is Sammy still connected to it? Oh, it's not connected to... No, it is connected. Why is it not switching scenes? Oh, no, it's this one I wanted. Right.
Yippee!
No.
Not this one?
What? Yeah, no, we're good. Now we're getting
Oh.
to the replay analysis. We're finally getting there.
Okay.
We're
Okay.
starting. So,
That's
what
okay.
would you bring? Looking at this team, what would you bring?
What does Terrapogos do?
Normally, it's quite... Like, actually, it depends. Like, sometimes it specs and just tries to hit hard with Terra Starstorms. Other times, it's just trying to set up Calm Minds. Like, on this type of team, it's
like
probably
what we
a Calm
had
Mind,
before.
where you're trying to use Koraidon to break through holes on the things that Terrapagos doesn't have a good time against. Probably mainly Zamazenta, and then just let Terrapagos clean up in the late game with Calm Minds. Yeah, no problem. I think that's probably
I
gonna
was
be
gonna
better.
say we can't be of any help. I can't hear. I don't get to hear music.
I can hear, and I'm like, usually on my main OBS, I'm loud. Like, I intentionally set my volume louder, so I'm not surprised that I have to turn it lower than usual here.
Well, especially now you have like 2 people, right?
I don't think, yeah, that also doesn't help. But I also like, usually I turn up my gain on the main OBS by quite a bit, and like, granted, I don't think there's any modifiers on the second OBS.
Oh, yeah, that could be it.
And also like,
Gain so. finicky.
It's the first time I used this music system on this OBS, so that's why I also had to do some fixing.
I don't wait. When you have the two OBSs, are both live?
No, this
Oh, okay. Oh, just the one.
usually there's only one. Like sometimes it's one, sometimes it's the other, depending on which one. Because like normally, if I'd be using this OBS,
How do you know which one to use?
okay, the simple answer is if I'm working on OBS, it's the secondary one. If I'm not working on OBS, it's the main one.
That's what I'm like. I'm so used to just using one, so I'm like, how do you pick and choose which one you want?
Is
I'm
that a
not
sound
pro.
of someone following? Thanks for the follow. I don't know. Oh no, I get why. Yeah, don't have. I don't know if I didn't show up on the other one. I know
On the other OBS?
like on the one that we're supposed. Like I don't know if I just missed it, but like that was definitely. I think that was the sound of a cry. So like, thank you for the follow, but I don't know why I didn't see it.
I mean, I didn't see it, so.
Like obviously you didn't hear it, but I at least heard it.
Oh, well, you heard. Oh, I can hear nothing, so. Must be nice. Must be nice to hear.
So Terrappa
okay.
goes. Yeah, usually it's
Oh,
gonna be
Terrappa.
used late game with set up calm minds and just clean. Like especially with Koraidon, there's a lot of hyper offensive tools on their team with.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
it's
Koraidon
kinda
just being fast,
scary.
hitting hard, Fluttermane doing the same.
Koraidon, Lunala.
As a lead.
No. Fluttermane. Ogrepon?
Fluttermane Ogrepaw?
No.
Why?
No. My lead is going to be Koraidon Fluttermane. And then Lunala.
Okay, why Fluttermane Koraidon?
Koraidon for Sun, Fluttermane boost. And then that way I can see what they're doing. Because then that way you can set up. Oh no, that's
Okay,
Koraidon.
why do you need the boost on Fluttermane? Like it's a speed boost.
Oh, is it? Oh.
Yeah, it's a speed boost. You're not gonna make it hit harder. So
Would it be funny to lead Koraidon Lunala? And then that way you can like
Because-
either swap in.
no, because it might just be a way that you lose Lunala quickly. And let me explain why I question the Fluttermane Koraidon lead. Like it's not necessarily a bad lead. But the thing is, if you want the speed boost on Fluttermane, like you're gonna be speed tying the other Fluttermane no matter what anyway.
Because it's going to have the speed boost too.
Yeah, and the only so the only reason why you'd want the speed boost is for the opposing Koraidon. If they lead Koraidon, you're already getting the speed boost. So you don't really gain much from it. So the photosynthesis boost is not why you'd want to lead both. Like the main reason why you would want to lead both is for the offensive pressure, but for to get in the mirror specifically, it's not for the boost, because if you want the only time when you're gonna want the boost is because they're giving you the boost anyway.
So would it be better to lead like Fluttermane, Fluttermane Lunala? Don't ask me why.
Why Fluttermane Lunala?
I don't know. I don't it's hard because that team is basically a mirror. So it's like, what do you do in a mirror?
Yeah. And that's why that's why we're going through this slowly.
I know. This is hard.
Oh yeah, it is. I mean, I think you know how that game went for me, so like.
Yeah. Because did you say that you wanted to bring different Pokemon? Is that it?
I wouldn't. I know. I honestly, I'd lead Fluttermane Koraidon. I just want to see if you can figure out the reasoning why. Like, the most important thing for now is making sure that you develop like understanding why you make the decisions that you make. That's why I'm going to be questioning everything.
Offensive pressure, right? So, I mean, they have an Incineroar.
Yes.
I can fake out, and that's kind of it. So if you have like other offensive pressure.
Yeah, Flutter Mane means that you're not going to be able to fake out the Flutter Mane, although you're probably not going to want. You're still going to want to. Most importantly, is you don't have a lot of protects on your team. The Brute Bonnet is not protect. It's Spore, Sucker Punch, Seed Bomb, Rage Powder, so no protect.
Oh, how lovely.
Ogre Pawn does have Spiky Shield.
Okay. Well,
And Chiyu is Choice Scarf.
yeah.
There's no way in hell that's gonna have protect.
No.
Flutterman has protect. Lunala is Trick Room, Meteor Beam, Moongeist Beam, and Wide Guard. No protect. And Koraidon has protect.
So half.
And Koraidon is almost certainly going to be running Flame Charge, so by not protecting and trying to get some damage in, even with Fluttermane, you're just going to let the Koraidon get a speed boost, and that's not going to help you. Like, that's going to be quite hard for you to deal with. If you lead Incineroar on turn 2, you're going to have a lot of pressure, and it's going to be fine, and you're not going to get... The Intimidate doesn't matter since you're Killer Amulet. And if
Yeah, that's what I just saw. I was like, oh, it's a clear amulet.
And
This is
if
great.
there's one thing that pressures Koraidon really well on your team, it's your own Koraidon. Like there are a few that can still pressure quite well, but you still need to force a Terra for that. Like, I don't hate the Flutter Lunala lead that you suggested, because Fluttermane is going to force Koraidon. Well, neither of them can be faked out. Oh, saying she has the paste. She has the paste.
I do have the paste.
Fluttermane has
With EV spreads.
Fluttermane has Moonblast, which will force a Koraidon to Terra, and Incineroar can't fake out, so you can put pressure from the get-go. And if you force a Terra, which is almost certainly going to be Terra Fire, Meteor Beam is going to pick up the Koraidon.
Yeah. Okay. That's what I was wondering. Is it just Terrifier pretty much?
Yeah, it's pretty much always Terrifier. Like, it's both great as a defensive Terra and as an offensive one, so there's not much reason to run anything else.
Yeah.
Like, the main downside to leading that is that you're basically forcing yourself into a 50-50 of calling whether the Koraidon's going to protect or not. Because if it does protect, that just leaves Lunala vulnerable to getting knocked off by Incineroar. And that also means that you're just kind of forced to Meteor Beam the Incineroar, which means then that you can't Meteor Beam the Koraidon anymore.
Yeah. Oh, this is so tricky. There's so much to think about.
Yeah, that's why we're going in with VOD review today.
Yeah.
Because
I think I want Koraidon, Fluttermane, and then Lunala. Is it
you can't go
Overpod?
wrong with Lunala.
Your Crown Koraidon. I see. What Ogrepon is that?
Cornerstone Rock. Its
Rock,
ability
okay.
is sturdy. So it's
Yo.
no, that's good, because that's basically
Oh.
gives you a focus sash.
Oh, I was just gonna say Focus Sash.
Yeah, that's basically a free focus sash, which is really huge in a follow me Pokemon like Ogrepon. Like, it allows it to run a defensive EV spread and still being able to live with anything.
Okay. Oh, Koraidon, Fluttermane, Lunala, Ogrepon.
Honestly, that is a good 4. And honestly, I
Yay.
think that's what I would have brought in
Oh,
hindsight.
wait, what you would have brought?
Yeah, in hindsight, because like, instead of Lunala, I brought Chiyu.
Ew.
I think I was
Why?
just way too scared of Terrapagos. Like,
Yeah.
Looking back, I was very scared of Terrapagos, because if I brought Lunala, I struggle quite a bit with dealing with Terrapagos. Because it can just start setting up Calm Minds, and I'm forced to just click Meteor Beam to try to hit it, which is
Well, that's
not
what
ideal.
happened in our last game.
So,
Last game or second last game?
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
happened back then.
Mhm.
And in this, so I get why I didn't bring Lunala, but the more I think, I get I wasn't used to the team, because it was literally my first game of the team.
Yeah.
But this is not a matchup where you normally bring Terrapagos.
No.
Or if you do bring Terrapagos, you don't bring it game 1. And
No.
this is best of 1.
It's so hard. It's just such a weird little guy. Okay, okay. Oh wait, we don't get to hear your commentary?
No.
Oh.
You don't even get to hear the sound effects. Instead,
Did you leech to you?
No, I did not.
Oh, okay. Okay, Fluttermane.
I'm pretty sure I led. You basically did the same thing you did.
Okay.
I built the team. I didn't change the team last minute. I built the team last minute.
Yeah.
I had nothing until the day of or the day before.
You're thinking about Ogrepon. You're thinking.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Oh.
Like I said, like the only difference compared to what you did was I brought Chiyu instead of Lunala.
Oh. I can't wait to see like how this plays out again. I'm like, because you're right. I did see this play out. Oh,
wait.
Groudon.
Oh, I don't know what's going on. Let me pause. Like I did it because that's something I do on the other one. Because like some of those files that I'm using for the music player are actually videos, like this one.
Oh.
And one thing I do is set a color correction and just set the opacity to 0.
Oh.
Like that. And we're good to continue.
That's so easy. Okay, Koraidon and Sin. Okay.
To Koraidon Fluttermane.
Okay.
Yeah, Sun was detected correctly. One thing that is also very funny is I keep track of what turn it is on the overlay, like for the entire battle, just because of this. Because like basically for the turn 1, so to make sure that the counter doesn't go down. And no, that's not when I paused, but I just figured I'd mention it at the same time. So what would you do this turn?
Who don't I like? Oh, Fluttermane, Moonblast into Koraidon. Koraidon, Terra. Oh, wait, let me pull up Koraidon moves again. Okay, Koraidon. What type is Collision Course?
Fighting.
Ooh, Oh, Koraidon Collision Course into Incineroar. Huh.
Okay, this is a good bot name.
Wait, there's a bot?
Yes. Mystified Taxpayer NV. That's a good one.
Mystified Taxpayer.
Yeah, no, that's a good one. That's gonna rank highly in the tier list.
I feel that. I feel Mystified Taxpayer.
I like this one. I like this one.
Does he get the pin of shame?
Oh, you know what? Yeah, it is. I'm not gonna ban it because I don't want to do a funeral.
Oh.
I don't want to do a funeral. I'm not gonna take out the momentum. We're already gonna have plenty of moment. We're already gonna have plenty. Wait. Why do I not see pin? Okay, so, well, okay, now let's stop being interrupted. Let's go back to where we were. So, what were you saying?
Fluttermane, Moonblast, Koraidon, Collision Course, and Collision Course Instant.
That is not what I would do. What I would do is would be much simpler than that.
Oh.
You just double protect.
Why?
Incineroar is definitely gonna fake out the Koraidon.
Yeah.
So.
You're right.
Like, what's most likely gonna happen is the Koraidon's gonna flame charge the Fluttermane. It's gonna take you down to Sash, and it's gonna get a speed boost.
Oh.
You're not in a good position after that.
That's not good.
So what you're best off doing is making sure, first of all, by going for the double protect, you get to immediately see if the Koraidon is going for the Terra or not. Because
my bet is it is.
that's my guess too. Then the Moonblast into a fire type instead of a quad weak to fairy is not going to be that good.
Right.
So by going for the double protect, you get to know for sure if the Moonblast is going to be worth anything or not.
Yeah, instead of just being taken down to
Exactly. And
okay.
especially
like
since EUIC, there's a lot more Koraidon that are running Life Orb.
Yeah.
So if you're going to wait to see if the Terra is used, it's going to become way more worth it to use Icy Wind. Because if it's not clear amulet, it means that you can get the speed drop. And that means that you can try to double the Koraidon if you think it's not going to protect, or just get rid of the Ensign. Because Icy Wind plus Collision Course should pick up.
No, I like that. That's a good play. Because it's so predictable. You know that Ensign's going to fake out, and then it would be neat to see what the Koraidon does.
I will note though that there is one bit of counterplay that they can do, which it is way too risky to do, especially in the turn 1 of a GC game. But if they're feeling like they're the coolest person ever, they could go for the fake out into Koraidon, Terra, and then flame charge their own Incineroar.
Oh, do you think anybody would ever do that?
I've had a friend.
Have you seen people do that?
I've had a friend who did that to me on stream.
Oh, that's so big brain.
Sableye VGC. That was such a good game. Though.
I feel like
I lost that game.
I feel like I would do that.
It was such a good game. Like he would say it too. That game where he did that, we both played so well. He just played better. Like we were the last ones done.
Though.
Everyone was watching it. Everyone was just going, "Oh shit."
What a big brain. But so if you were to do that, then you wouldn't Terra Fire though, right?
No, you would Terra Fire because even if you go for the whatever, because like you're probably not going for the Shadow Ball, and it covers for the double protect. Like the main reason, okay, but like we see knockoff and
knockoff, yeah.
That's because that one is just because the fake protecting to Koraidon was way too obvious. We still did not make any mistake by going for the double protect that turn. What would you do this turn though?
I'd probably do the Icy Wind.
Yep.
And the Collision Course.
Into who?
Ensign.
Because like at this point, the main question you ask yourself is the Koraidon gonna protect or not?
No. Oh yes.
Because if the answer is yes, you target the Ensign. If the answer is no, you target the Koraidon. Incineroar is not a threat, so you don't need to target it.
I think he's gonna protect now that he terred. I think he's gonna be scared. Yeah, I see. Oh my god, I see Wind. Collision Course. Oh.
And I'm thinking hard. I know that here I'm thinking hard. And we both were wrong.
He didn't protect. Oh no.
We both
Okay.
were wrong.
It's so over. It's so over. We're so done. We're cooked. Collision Course. So are they speed tying or is our Koraidon faster?
Yeah.
Oh, it had Icy Wind. Never mind.
Yeah, I was gonna say Icy Wind just happened.
I'm so silly. Flame charge? Yep. Okay, I mean, not the worst, I don't think.
We aren't max speed with Koraidon, so we're normally slower if we're both at neutral. That's also an important detail to keep in mind.
Okay. Oh, Raging Bolt.
Who's that Pokemon?
It's Pikachu. Oh, sorry.
Oh,
I just spoiled
I forgot. You're because when there's a who's that Pokemon, mine is automatically mute. My mic is automatically muted. Wait, I don't even think that the Discord source is in there, so it's okay. You didn't leak it.
Oh, I. No. Oh,
You didn't spoil the answer.
I spoiled. Oh my god, I spoiled
No,
it.
you did not. You did not. Like I said, like I'm pretty sure the Discord audio isn't in that scene, so we're fine.
Oh, spoiler.
Wait, actually,
Spoiler
is
alert.
mine muted? Is my mic muted on this OBS? I think it is. Oh, it's not what she said. Okay, no, okay.
It's Pikachu.
So,
okay, I didn't spoil it. Okay.
what would you do here?
I so over.
Yes.
Raging Bolt's so scary.
What do you expect from the opponent?
Let me.
And what do you think you can do against it?
Well, I think Flutter Mane's pretty much gone, so I would just probably Moonblast, Raging Bolt.
Not a bad idea.
And-
But that's not what I would do.
No?
No.
Who do I swap? What do I do with Flutter Mane?
Well, like, Flutter Mane's gone. That one I agree with.
Yeah.
So, what's the only... so, basically, like, we...
It's
Regirock.
So, the only
It's
thing...
Pikachu. Oh.
So, the only thing is... There's a... The only way we can get any value left from Flutter Mane is either by stacking it later or by hoping that the opponent chokes. Because we agree that it's a very obvious Thunderclap into Flutter Mane to pick it up.
They're not choking. So
Even
swap?
then, I don't think that there's much that you can do. What happens if you swap?
Oh, just then whoever comes in gets damage.
Well, I mean, if they go for the Thunderclap, no. But Koraidon could easily double into it. Actually, you know what? That might not be a bad call. Because
Yeah, I
if they
kinda
know
like the
that
double,
the
'cause you know
Thunderclap
it's
is going to
gone.
happen, what thing that we can do is swap out the Flutter Mane to Ogerpon because it's going to live the Koraidon hit no matter what. And protect the Koraidon. Because
That's not too bad.
that would actually be a good call. But the issue is, how do you get value out of Flutter Mane late game? I wish I could answer.
That's what I was like. I'm like, I got nothing.
I wish I could answer. So hoping for a choke.
I mean,
and
it's fast, so I
so
don't.
hoping
Maybe
for a
that has
choke
it
is
going.
also a valid play. But I think that just switching into Ogerpon and protecting would be better.
Yeah.
But if you hope for a choke, you keep the Flutter Mane in and you go for the Icy Wind.
Oh, again?
Yeah, because Koraidon is back to neutral speed.
Oh, yeah.
So
Oh, because wind charge.
their Koraidon is faster than mine.
You know, that's not bad either, though.
So you
I
go
just
for the
don't think you're
collision course. So you go for the collision course into the Koraidon. If you commit to that, you go for the collision course into the Koraidon to pick it up. If
Without
they,
Terra?
And then if they choke, that means that they're probably going for the dragon move into Koraidon, and we're stacking it. Which honestly is kind of fine. Because
I
then
just
it means
don't
that we
see-
can switch in Ogerpon and apply pressure on Raging Bolt with your own Flutter Mane. Although the
I
main
just
issue
don't-
is if the other Flutter Mane switches in, then you're suddenly playing the speed tie, which
Oh,
is
you're
also
right,
not
they have a
fun.
Flutter Mane. Oh, this is so hard. Oh, yeah. I kind of like the swap into Ogerpon. But
You
then
know-
also the Icy Wind.
You know, I honestly would like the swap to Ogerpon too, but I don't. I think that the swap to Ogerpon and Protect is better, but unfortunately that's not what I went for. You see the
Where'd you
Icy
go?
Wind, and
Icy Wind? Collision Course? Yeah? See, I don't think that's bad either.
yeah,
I
I don't
don't
think it's
think
bad because like the thing is also like I think that I figured if I get that wrong, I can at least gamble on maybe there's a small chance I live the fighting type move from the opposing Koraidon. But I just and in that specific moment, I learned the truth.
Oh.
Koraidon hits like a truck.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh. Oh, indeed.
Oh, okay. Okay, so maybe, yeah, the other play was good. See, I didn't think that was bad, and then I saw it play out, and I was like, okay, that was bad.
And like I said, like at this point, you're just not giving credit to your opponent if you're doing that. Which honestly, sometimes it works. Sometimes it's the way to go.
Sure. I didn't think they were gonna choke.
It was just in that match.
Yeah.
Because like, especially if you're lowering the ladder, you're gonna realize that they're just not making good plays. So trying to expect them to do stupid stuff is gonna work. Like the hard part is trying to figure out their level of play in a very quick assessment.
That's why I didn't think they were gonna choke. I think they knew. They know what they're doing.
Especially in day one, because like everyone's gonna be close to the 1500s because we're just playing our first games. Like it's much harder to tell who's playing well and who isn't. Because like if you're playing someone under 1500s, you can tell a lot just because of that.
Yeah.
Like if they're running they're running a weird team, you can probably expect them to not necessarily be playing well. Some of them it might just be like they're trying to fish for matchups way too hard.
Well, it's hard too. It's like your very first match of like the first match of GC, like.
And also sometimes you just realize that they just don't know how to click protect. Like, that's also something that you're gonna notice much more.
Don't call me out like that.
They don't know how to click protect.
I got in trouble for that like all the time. That is what I get in trouble for. What do you do here?
Whatever you click with Chiyu is what you're gonna be clicking with Chiyu for the rest of the match. That's an important thing to keep in mind.
No, Sada, no, don't know that now.
No, I think Sane's noting that like the fact that people at the lower ladder usually doesn't click protect.
Oh, I think he's noting down that I don't click protect. I'm getting called out.
I think it's like one thing that is not too surprising when especially when people come from singles to doubles.
Yeah.
Because you don't really click protect because like the only time you click protect is to stall when there are way more situations where you want to click protect and almost like I'm not saying none of them is to stall because you often want to stall like either a tailwind turn or a weather turn.
Yeah.
But
see, I'm
for positioning.
It's like the same in fighting games for me. It's like why would I want to like block when I could just attack? You want to be able to mix up well. Like in both, you want to learn to mix up well. Sure. I think that's my problem. I think I'm too predictable. So what do you want to lock yourself into with Chiyu? Heat wave. Why? I want to be able. Is it better to hit both or hit one? So no one's immune to anything. No one's immune to anything, but Heat Wave is resisted by Koraidon. And a very important thing to keep in mind is your Scarf and Koraidon's at neutral speed, so Chiyu is faster than Koraidon. Ooh, Dark Pulse. Yes. Dark Pulse, Koraidon, Ogerpon. I gotta see what Ogerpon does again. And there's another very fun thing about Chiyu and locking yourself into Dark Pulse here. It's not stab though, is it? It is. It's Fire Dark. Oh, is it? Ew. And there's another very fun thing about locking yourself into Dark Pulse. Which is? You have a 20% chance to flinch. Oh, let's go! I'll take it. You get a chance to play the plot armor game. I'll take my odds. Like a 20% chance to win is better than a 0% chance to win. That's another thing to keep in mind. That's what I mean. If I can get that 1% Sephiroth, I'll take it. Oh, Ogerpon. Is Ivy Cudgel rock? Yes. Okay. I don't think that Koraidon's gonna protect. I don't think so either. Like at this point, it's putting so much pressure that trying to. At this point, if you're on the opposing side, trying to play it too safe is gonna be the main thing. You're gonna be punished. Okay, I'm gonna double. Going for protect means that you're leaving your chance to be doubled and then just lose from there. Yeah. So I think once their Koraidon's gone, then there's still another Pokemon in the back. Oh, you're right. Oh, It's Fluttermane. It's okay. We're fast. We're little fish.
It's gonna be sun boosted though, so it's still gonna be faster.
Oh, you're right. Which is what item just? Oh, it's. Fur. You know what? I think I'm still gonna double into Koraidon. I don't see it protecting.
All right. So you just Ivy Cudgel, and you know what? Actually, that works.
Yeah.
Because like the thing is, if they switch to Fluttermane, getting rid of Fluttermane is probably gonna be nicer than getting rid of Raging Bolt. And if you pick up the Koraidon with Dark Pulse, which you probably would, it automatically redirects to Raging Bolt.
Which is
Like, although you can choose to. I don't wait. Why did I use a Terra here?
Yeah, that's what I'm like. We're tearing. Okay.
Oh no, I did not.
You didn't. Okay.
I thought about it, but I did not. Which that makes more sense.
Yeah. I also forgot Terra was a thing.
And I forgot if I choose to Ivy Cudgel the Raging Bolt or not, because like it makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Since it means that you're not really risking anything.
Yeah, I think the double
you're
was
not
more.
risking the protect. You're gonna pick up anyway, and I don't think they'd switch into Fluttermane no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now what do you go for?
See that Fluttermane can pick up though.
It is not an easy turn, by the way. It is not an easy one. I'm not gonna pretend otherwise.
Someone's going bye-bye. I
think that, like in hindsight, I think I know what I'd go for.
I think I'm just gonna Dark Pulse the Fluttermane.
And what?
And then follow me, Ogerpon.
That is okay. I don't think that's what I'd go for.
Oh.
I was like, I don't think that the Raging Bolt is gonna go for what's it called? For the Thunderclap.
Yeah.
And I think that Fluttermane is gonna. It's the last turn of Sun.
Mm-hmm.
That means that Fluttermane is about to lose its speed boost.
Oh.
That means that it's most likely going to go for Icy Wind. And the Follow Me is quite predictable here. Like you can tell that the Follow, like there's a decent chance that the Follow Me is happening here. Icy Wind is not gonna be nice. So one thing that is a bit weird to go for, it would be you still go for the Dark Pulse into Fluttermane, but you're gonna Terra Rock the Ogerpon and Ivy Cudgel the Fluttermane.
Yeah, I
to
I don't
get
think
rid of the
that's
weakness. I mean, you see, it's a bit weird because it also means that you're not gonna be resisting the electric move from Raging Bolt anymore.
Mm-hmm.
But it means that you're not gonna be weak to Icy Wind,
and their Fluttermane's not protecting, so.
Yeah, I mean, it could, but I doubt it's almost guaranteed to go for the Icy Wind here.
Yeah, I don't see it happening. You know, I like that fight. That's a good one.
Like I know it's not what I'm go for because I think I just tried to resist the Moonblast by saving the Terrifier or thinking of trying to go for that endgame, but I don't think that's a good endgame. Because like at worst, going for the 2v1 is okay. Yeah, like I go for the. I try to go for the flinch or something.
Okay,
yeah, you know what? Yeah, I think that's what I'm going for. I don't like it.
No, me neither. Yeah, see, there's the Icy Wind. Purpose, okay. Oh, we did nothing after the snow.
And that picks up, and
yeah.
I mean, at this point, there's not much questions to ask.
And then just after seeing how much that did.
Also, one important thing to keep in mind, which I don't think really affects that game too much, but the fact that it revealed Snarl basically confirms that the Raging Bolt is Assault Vest.
Mm-hmm.
Like here, I don't think it matters. Also, why did I not Terra?
Yeah, you did Terra.
Oh wait, no, I know why. I just knew that the game was over, so I just tried to save some time.
Okay.
I probably should have anyway if I didn't forfeit, because one win condition that we've got is the DC.
I guess that's the common.
That's always a
common
win
win con.
condition.
Yeah. That's your GC win con right there.
Okay, and I think that we're about to get pause and work on the overlay soon.
Okay.
Like, we're not there quite yet, but I think that's coming soon.
Okay.
Because I think that we're gonna, because I think I go for the trick room this game, and I think that's when it's gonna break.
Gonna get funky.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I remember this game.
Oh.
Okay, yeah,
Oh
I remember
my.
this game. What would you bring you?
Um.
Oh my god. I'm traumatized by that game. I'm so traumatized
Oh,
by
this
that
one.
game. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh my god. Oh, look at it, and I hate it. I hate it so much.
Yeah. I'm so curious. I'm like, what happens during this game? Who do I want? Is that gouging fire?
That is, in fact, a gouging fire. I love gouging fire.
Yes, you do. Vaporeon. Oh. You know what? This is. I think I'll bring Koraidon.
As a lead?
Yeah.
Why?
It does pretty good until like almost all their Pokemon. Actually, you know what? They're gonna lead Tornadus. I feel they're gonna actually Tornadus, Blood Moon.
So what would you lead? What do you think is a good lead against that?
Can we bring Brute Bonnet?
Why Brute Bonnet?
What type is Brute Bonnet?
Dark and grass.
Ew. Ooh.
Don't say ew.
Ew. Is there another? Oh, Shiftry. This is okay. Brute Bonnet, Koraidon, Lunala.
Okay, why Koraidon Brute Bonnet lead?
Koraidon I think does it good into a good chunk of their Pokemon. Brute Bonnet, I need to see, does hee ha things.
Here's the thing.
Ooh,
You even said yourself that they're probably leading Tornadus.
Yeah, that's true. And Brute Bonnet's not good until Tornadus.
Both of them are weak to flying.
It's just gonna do like prankster stuff. It's not gonna attack.
You know it has a signature move. What is it? What's the base power again?
Is it Bleak Wind?
Yeah, Bleak Wind, which also has a chance to reduce speed.
Ooh.
And it's like, I know it's 80 accuracy. I think it's 120 base power.
Oh, so they're both dead.
Oh, 110. Still, hits hard.
Oh.
And super effective against both that you're planning to lead.
Okay. I'm gonna change my lead to. You know, I still kind of want to do like Koraidon. Maybe like Koraidon Fluttermane, and then Lunala.
No, that's not
is
bad.
rock good. And then maybe Ochre. Actually, you know what? Same. Let's do it. Koraidon, Fluttermane, Lunala, Ogerpon.
That's not what I'd bring.
Oh.
Like,
Why?
you look at the team, and outside of the Blood Moon Ursaluna, they're all fast.
Are they?
Miraidon is very fast. It's the same speed as Fluttermane and Koraidon.
Really?
Yeah, they're all base 135 speed.
Oh my god. Oh.
Like I said, Blood Moon Ursaluna, not fast.
But Gouging Fire, Rillaboom?
Fluttermane is fast.
Yeah.
Rillaboom, decent speed. Gouging Fire is almost certainly... Wait, I just realized that's a Reg G team. There's only one restricted.
Yeah.
God, I
Right?
really did.
Caught
I was
red-handed.
really due for the retirement home.
Find them. Not Reg Eye.
Oh God, I was really due for the retirement home for losing to that. Gouging Fire
you
is
have
almost
it, right,
certainly
Eye?
going to be booster energy into speed. So that's fast.
You're right.
And Tornadus, that's Tailwind, the Pokemon. Like, that is probably the second most Tailwind Pokemon that has ever Tailwinded. After Whimsicott.
Oh, I was gonna say it was the first one. Okay. Lunala, Fluttermane, Coridon, Ogre.
That's not what I'd
What?
bring.
No.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna go through. Okay, what's the mean? Okay, so why would you want to lead Lunala? Why?
Trick Room.
Yes. What would stop Trick Room?
Oh, fast.
No.
Oh.
Taunt.
Oh.
And Tornadus
Tornadus. Yeah.
probably has taunt. So how do we make sure that Trick Room goes up?
Get rid of the Tornadus.
No, because it's still gonna taunt. Like if
I
you try
know.
getting rid of it, it's gonna taunt.
Just swap.
And you can't protect, like you can't protect Lunala because it has no protect, and try to get rid of the other Pokemon. That's not gonna work. So, how would you set Trick Room?
No Trick Room.
No, you do set Trick Room. Like the actual solution is Ogre Pond to follow me, and you set Trick Room with Lunala.
Wait, that redirects.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, that redirects.
That just, you know what? That just seems like too easy, though. You know. I feel like that's like. I feel like it's like the predictable move.
Yes, but here's the thing. They can't predict it. But what are you gonna do against it?
That's true.
That's a fact. Not being predictable is not an issue if there's nothing they can do about it.
Yeah, because they are definitely gonna lead Tornadus. So it's like, what are they gonna do when?
And if they're not gonna lead, like the only counterplay they've got is not something that's gonna be great for them either way. Because like the only thing that they could do to stop it, because there is a way they can stop it. And that's by leading Rillaboom Tornadus, because then you can fake out can fake out Ogerpon and go for the taunt. But that is such a passive lead that they're basically giving up any kind of momentum that they can set up early game.
I was gonna say that'd be kind of big brain.
And
I don't think
they're
gonna go
way
for
too
that,
passive.
though.
It's not
Yeah.
worth it.
Okay, I like Lunala Ogerpon.
And what do you bring in the back?
Coridon Fluttermane.
I'd also bring Coridon. I think that you were right. Your assessment was right when you said they deal with a lot of their team. But I don't like Fluttermane.
I guess Fluttermane doesn't really do a lot. It really only does stuff to what Miraidon.
Yeah, and the other issue is, if your whole game plan turn 1 is follow me in Trick Room, Ogerpon is not gonna last long.
No, you're right.
You've got 5 turns in Trick Room. If you're
And
gonna
it's
be
slow.
if you're gonna be slower, if you're gonna be setting Trick Room, you'd want something to underspeed everything else, ideally.
Brute Bonnet.
Yes, that it is a Brute Bonnet game.
Oh
'Cause
no!
Here's the funny part. Here's the funny part that you might not thought about. Yes, Tornadus exists, and yes, it has taunt. But Brute Bonnet is a dark type. That means
Can't be taunted.
exactly. You
Oh
can
my
just
God, oh,
sport things anyway.
That's so funny. They never see it coming. Who would think Brute Bonnet would be good?
So you bring double grass redirectors.
Let's
And
go.
it's restricted. And I'm pretty sure that's what I do. I remember how I lost. And
I can't wait to see how this plays out. Because you said this
it
is the trauma
peak
game.
silliness. Like,
Brute Bonnet? Coridon. Coridon. No. No. You're thinking
I'm
hard
thinking,
about
for the
you.
first time in my life, I'm thinking.
Yeah. I saw that back and forth.
And to be fair, like I know that I especially since I'm not used to the team, I can't take the fact that I had plenty of time left in team preview to think about it and just second guess myself.
That's the thing, right? When you have time, that's what you do. Okay, that's what I thought. Oh, except no, one was what I thought.
And you can't complain here, because
That's just pretty good.
there's nothing they can do against Follow Me Trick Room.
No.
And I'm not really gonna ask because that's what we agreed with.
Yeah, that's
to
what I was
preview.
gonna say anyway.
Like, we
That's
didn't
it. That's like
spend that long in team preview for you to say something else.
okay. So there's gonna be a fake out. Oh my god, they're tearing.
No, there's no fake out. There's no fake out here. What would get fake out?
Oh, and sorry. Taunt. Sorry. Taunt. Wow,
So
they
we
went
see the
for
terror and
Terra
electric
and
immediately.
trick room. Follow
That's
me.
And one thing to keep in mind is, sure, the electric terrain is up. Tailwind?
Yeah.
The electric terrain might be up, but they already used the Terra. So Torn can't Terra. So it is weak to Spore no matter what. Unless it's safety goggles. Which
Oh no.
if it's
Yeah,
safety
kinda-
goggles, I don't know what to say.
Yeah. This wasn't a good turn for them.
Booster energy.
Yeah, speed. How did they not see this coming?
I don't know. Allergic to winning. So what do you do here? It is very funny position. They set up Tailwind. Wait. Yeah, you know what? Is there a good way for me to like go back by like a few seconds? Oh yeah, there is. Cool. Because we look here. I'm gonna switch scenes because the overlay did not set the trick room. And this is where it should be detecting it. Like it is on this specific frame. Because it detects twisted dimensions. It uses twisted dimensions to detect when trick room is set up.
Oh,
It's like we're on the right frame too.
You don't have it set to just one word. You have it to like the phrase, pretty much.
It might just be twist. Yes, it is to on all three because the thing is I can't just use twisted because when trick room ends, it uses the twisted dimensions return to normal.
Oh.
So I have to make sure. I might have only twisted the, but it's definitely more than just twisted. Let me find. Okay, let's bring this here. Now where? Not here. Trick room.
Trick room. Okay.
Trick room start.
Start. Yeah.
Trick room start crop. I'm actually gonna look for the picture so I can show what it looks like.
Oh, you have to show it a picture?
And basically, like, yes, and that's the picture here.
Oh my god.
Stream. I'm gonna show what it is.
This is so fascinating.
Oh, okay, yeah. Twisted T.
Oh. Twisted D.
Okay, so if
That's
we
so cute.
show match, yeah, as you can tell,
Oh, it doesn't have the
it's
beginning.
just slightly too short.
Ah.
So we're gonna want to keep the same. So we're gonna have it perform check and only in areas to make sure that it doesn't try to check more on the screen than necessary because image detection is a very costly operation. So trying to keep it on as little as possible when it's trying to check for like every check has
Everything.
each of those trying to detect at once. Like every check mark is something that's trying to detect at once. So
Everything.
like that is a lot of
Everything.
operations that's going on at once. So trying to keep them at a minimum is very important. So trying to make sure that they're as efficient as possible for each of them is something that I don't want to mess up. Like,
Yeah.
like what did I
probably-
start at again? 34? So like, okay, so then let's add 33
Oh, it shows
here.
you the box.
Like that would be like 626. And then, yeah, it shows that this is matched. So you see here, Trick Room started. So it's no longer checking for that. That's why the check mark is gone. And then here is checks for Trick Room ending, which is a separate picture, which is...
Who's that Pokemon?
This was
Pikachu.
just the twisted dimensions return to normal. Well, at least that's a
Oh,
normal
okay.
sentence.
Twisted T, twisted D.
Yep.
That's so simple.
It's, I mean, it is simplified, but it's complicated to try to make sure that
Yeah.
you don't get false positives, because it is very easy to try to cut too much
hmm
and then get false positives.
This is so much work.
Yes, very much so. So I'm like, as much as I'm surprised that no one thought of it before,
Oh,
I'm not surprised that no one's done it, because it's so much work.
it's crazy. It's how long did you think this took you?
Like I can't. You're
Twisted
right.
D. Would it pick up on that?
Probably not,
Oh.
because it would probably be too far on the left.
I was gonna say,
Because
yeah.
like
in the
you
wrong
saw
spot.
how where I put it, because like
Mhm.
it starts checking here, like at the T in twisted, and like normally any sentence with the trainer name normally would start with the trainer name, except like you lost to name of the
It's
person.
Sylvian.
So I guess you could have a
That'd be so
false
funny,
positive there, but the game's about once you get into the results screen, it automatically resets everything, so it's not gonna affect anything.
So
Like
it's not checking then.
no, like it would check and then it would automatically be fixed like 5 seconds later, so it doesn't matter. Like it is such an edge case that it's not even worth fixing. The main thing that could
I was thinking, I'm like, maybe, but no, I don't think there's a way.
There is one thing, actually. Now to think about it, there might be one thing. And that's Pokemon nicknames.
Yeah, can you imagine?
Yes, I can imagine.
Oh my
Saiyan
gosh.
would do it.
A Pokemon yeah, a Pokemon nickname.
Saiyan would do it. Or
Twisted Tan, Twisted
because like
Dan.
the thing is, like, one thing I want to do at some point is release it publicly, and I think that the moment that I release it publicly, I think that people will try to mess with it on purpose.
I mean, I would. Maybe. Seems kind of fun.
Like I would see people messing with it, especially if it starts becoming more widespread.
Mm-hmm.
Because like I think that like as much as it would be a bit of a pain to set up the first time, I think that it's such a game changer that people would put the time to set it up. Especially because like I'm not making it like, because like I'm still doing most of the work once I'm gonna be releasing it. Like not having to take every single screenshot, modifying it, and trying to figure out how most of the complex stuff of the plugin works is already taken care of for you.
Just so
It's always
nice.
much easier.
Right? You don't have to worry about like anything.
Like you just have to
Well, very little.
Like the only thing you have to do is make the changes for how you want the overlay to look based on the changes, which
Just
yeah, it's quite
little
easy in
aesthetic
comparison.
things. Well, personal preference things anyway.
yeah, and like overall that's quite easy in comparison.
Yeah, instead of like coding everything.
So what would you do this turn? Wait, actually, let me switch back to the right overlay.
Oh.
This would be that, yeah.
Yippee, bigger. Good. Ogre Pawn, Ivy Cudgel, Tornatus. One hit KO. Lunala. Wait, I gotta see what Lunala has. What does Lunala have?
Moongeist Beam, Meteor Beam, Wide Guard, and what's it? Trick Room.
Trick Room, yeah. Yeah. Moongeist Beam's not a charged one, is it?
It is not.
Okay. Moongeist Beam. Oh, you know what? I think. Oh wait. Oh, I didn't close this down. Teehee. Oh. Wait, can you still hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, I had
Interesting.
OBS open, so that's how I could hear myself. But I closed it, so now I can't hear myself. Would it be worth it to double into the Lunala? Can't speak now.
Into the
Or
Lunala?
sorry, to double into the Fluttermane? Or wait, I have big brain.
No.
Follow
why
me.
would you double the Fluttermane?
Follow me, Ogrepon, Lunala, Moongeist. Flutter. Oh my gosh, I'm getting confused. Fluttermane is scary.
Fluttermane casts Terra. Moongeist Speed
you're right.
is a ghost type move.
Isn't that super effective?
Yes.
Okay. That's literally like
And
that's right, isn't
like
it?
the reason why you'd want to double the Fluttermane, which it's not necessarily a bad choice, but not here, is if you're scared of the sash. But it already revealed that it's
sash.
booster energy,
Oh right, you're right.
so you know that it's not sash.
Okay, so then
So you know that
Follow me,
Moongeist Beam is gonna
Ogrepon.
pick up the Fluttermane.
yeah,
So that
I believe.
also means wait. That's weird. That just made me realize that means that the gouging fire was not booster energy.
Oh, what was gouging? What was gouging
We haven't
fire
seen the
be
item
then?
yet, but normally
Oh.
gouging fire would be booster energy. That just made me realize that Fluttermane being booster energy means that gouging fire is not.
What is that's so interesting. What is it?
That's one of the fun things about closed team sheets, where finding information about one Pokemon can tell information about another one.
Which is so big brain.
Yes, like Andy Shepard said in chat, Moongeist Speed into Fluttermane and Ivy Cudgel into Torn works. Because of the fact that Fluttermane is not Sash, it means that Torn probably is. And honestly, you're kind of fine with Torn
Oh.
staying here because it doesn't apply that much pressure.
No, it's not really doing anything now.
So
You
what
know,
do
I
go
like that.
for?
Yeah.
Oh, why did I double?
What? What are you doing?
I think it might have been on purpose to let the Torn live.
Oh, I didn't see protect.
That's why just letting Torn get the Ivy Cudgel would be fine. But I think I
Yeah.
did it on purpose just to let Torn live. Which, it's probably
Why?
Sash, so it's fine to just target it and leave it at 1. So we see the Bleakwind Storm.
I was
That-
gonna say you could have wide
That's
guard.
surprising. I mean, you don't want to wide guard.
No, I was gonna say there's no
Because that
point.
just means that Fluttermane can do whatever.
Yeah.
It can probably Shadow Ball. The speed drop into Lunala is good though here. Oh yeah, I mean, I don't think it. You'd also switch in Brood Bonnet here, right? Your Trick Room, Koraidon
Yeah.
is fast,
Yeah. That makes sense.
and Koraidon does not want to see a Tornadus.
No.
So what do you do here?
Sucker Punch Tornadus. Moongeist Beam Fluttermane.
Close, but not quite.
Okay. I said that very questionably because I'm like, I don't think this. I don't think this is
You
it.
just Sport Torn.
Do you?
Why not?
You know, you do have a point.
Like
So
you're not gonna
it
pick up
can't-
the Torn.
On.
Torn, like making sure that the Torn doesn't do anything helps more, especially Brood Bonnet does not want to heat a Bleakwind Storm.
No, and especially Koraidon in the back too.
Yeah, so going for the Spore is just safe. You're just buying yourself a few turns, and basically means that you're playing a 2v1 for a few turns.
Yeah. You know. Okay. Spore Tornadus. Moongeist Beam Fluttermane. Pretty.
Like almost every single time, you should be asking yourself, why should I not Spore?
That's true. Spore is good.
Spore is broken. So like, if you can abuse it, abuse it. If something can be abused, what am I doing?
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. Like, what are you doing? You're tearing?
I think I forgot that I think I didn't pay attention when the booster energy procced. I think that might have been it. Like I think I might have missed the booster energy.
Mm.
At least I'm playing like I'm playing against a Sash Flutter.
You forgot.
or just did not know possibly because
Yeah, that's
while
true.
streaming I might have just been paying attention to chat or something.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was not
This
on
is so.
it that
I mean,
day.
you still got the pickup on it, so not the worst. You know, this wasn't like the worst turn.
That is still not a good turn.
No, but you still have both mons, so. But you can't have your Terra on Brute Bonnet. I would have been scared by Koridon over Torn.
Wait, what do you mean there?
Can't be sport. Oh, if it swapped in?
I mean, what do you mean? Torn can be spored. It's flying type. It's flying type. It can be spored.
Even on electric terrain?
Yeah, electric terrain only stops. Doesn't it only works on grounded Pokemon. So if they have levitate or flying type, you can't put them to sleep.
The more you know.
mean
I should not
if
know
a
that.
Miraidon would have switched, if a Miraidon would have switched in over Torn, I think that's what you meant. And even then, like I don't. Yeah, the Miraidon, but even then, I don't think you get much out of this because like Moongeist Beam still picks up. And the thing is, using the Terra here is kind of bad.
Yeah, that's why,
Because like
especially when you know there's a
because
Koridon.
there's two reasons why it's kind of bad.
Or Miraidon.
The first one is Miraidon.
Future.
That's a very
Yeah.
obvious reason. That's a very, very obvious reason why. But if that wasn't enough on its own, now Brute Bonnet can be taunted.
Oh, you got rid of the dark.
Yeah,
You're right.
I'm no longer
Oh
a
my
dark
God.
type, so I can be taunted.
That's so bad. Why did you do that?
Allergic to wooding?
Yeah.
I mean,
True.
if I was doubling the Flurmane, I think it was just to make sure I lived. So what do you do here?
Spore.
You spore
I'm
because
gonna-
you're allergic to wooding.
Right? Spore, Tornadoes. No, what's the charge one? Meteor Beam, Gouging.
You already
Finding.
used you already used Meteor Beam. It was
Oh, my
Meteor
herb.
Beam into the Flurmane, which again, why? I don't know.
Yeah, instead of Moongeist.
Actually, if I doubled into it, I figured I would pick up anyway, and having the boost here would be fine.
But you... Well, oh my god, but... The herb. You wasted the herb.
Oh, good point. I don't think it's a... No. I get what happened. No, it's not turn extender. What happened here is because we started on next turn, I went back to fix the Trick Room not proccing, and then we went back. Then we came back to the start of the same turn, so it counted the same turn twice.
Oh, just by leaving, coming back?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because we saw the because it saw the picture, saw that we left the turn selection, and then came back again. It's like if we went through 2 turns.
It's so smart.
So that's why. Like
That would be kind of
we're right now in edge
big
case
brain, huh?
mode, so it's normal that it's doing weird behavior. This is not meant for going back on the replay.
Back
Like,
and
it's not
forth,
even
yeah.
It wasn't even really designed for replays to begin with.
Wait, that's a protect?
Yeah.
Moongeist Beam? Okay.
That's basically like a protect, but it doesn't work against status. But it doesn't stop status moves. But it can't be put
Is
to
that
sleep
like
because electric turn
Spiky
isn't.
Shield?
No, Spiky Shield stops everything. It's like King's Shield, but instead,
Oh.
of dropping the attack on contact, it burns the opponent on contact moves
Oh.
if you contact on. And yeah, and like you saw, like Tailwind had no turns left before, and
Yeah.
it's still. It had no turns left, but still had another turn. That was why. This
Because
is probably the
it's
same
switching.
reason why Trick Room is supposed to be expired, apparently, but it's not.
Mhm.
So what do you do
Same
here?
with, yeah. I don't know. Can you go back like a few seconds so I
Yeah.
can see the moves? A few more seconds.
Yeah, I'm trying to click on the right spot.
Yeah.
Oh, that would have been hilarious. That would have been peak montage moment.
Could you imagine? Does it run Iron Ball?
No.
Oh, I was gonna say that would be so funny. Why would you run Iron Ball? You wouldn't.
Especially on a Tailwind set, a Prankster Tailwind setter? No. Like, I could have seen safety goggles though. I could have seen safety goggles.
Yeah, safety goggles.
Because like,
yeah.
especially like Todd to get around Rage Powder.
You know, that's kind of big brain. That is kind of big brain. Safety goggles on your Prankstermon.
So, see you saying. Thanks for tuning in.
Driving time.
Okay, so what would you do here?
Spore gouging fire.
Electric Turn is still up.
Oh, you're right.
Don't do
I
that.
forget. I forget to read. Sucker punch, gouging fire.
And
Oh wait, Lunala. You might as well just attack gouging fire. It's more of a threat. Trineus is asleep, so Moongeist beam, gouging fire.
yeah, you got it right.
Yeah.
That's what I did too. There's no. Actually, there is.
It's already
There's actually a reason not to do it. Funnily enough.
double protect.
No.
Oh.
There's neither of them have protect.
That's what I'm like double.
So what you can do here actually is because, well, the overlay doesn't show it well, but this is the last one of Trick Room,
Oh.
and you know that Miraidon's in the back. Tornadoes is asleep, so like, we want Tornadoes to stick around. Gouging Fire is not anywhere as scary as Miraidon, so sticking it around would be fine too. So what you could do is Rage Powder with Brood Bonnet to make sure it takes the hit instead of Lunala, and Moongeist Beam to weaken the Gouging Fire. Trick Room expires, you Rage Powder, Trick Room, and then you try to clean from there.
Yeah,
That would be a good way to approach it. But doubling the Gouging Fire would still be fine. Because you can still redirect whatever Miraidon's gonna do and set Trick Room anyway.
But at this point, with a 2v1, kind of not too scared of gouging fire. But this wouldn't pick up though, does it? Oh, never mind. Okay,
Crit,
I thought he's
but I don't
here.
think the crit mattered.
Oh, crit.
Because Meteor Beam boosts special attack. So we were +1. So +1 Moongeist Beam probably picks up anyway. Turn and Trick Room expire, Miraidon comes back in.
Yeah, so just Rage Powder. Rage Powder. Trick Room. I was like, what was the other one?
Yes.
Yeah,
I'm
Rage
not even
Powder.
gonna pause. I'm not even gonna pause.
Yeah. That's like the play.
Oh god.
Yeah.
This picks
Terra
up.
not
This is
good.
fine. This is fine.
No.
Like, all things considered, this is fine.
Oh, it didn't go. Okay, I'm glad you think so.
What? Oh yeah, Koraidon switches in.
Oh, it didn't. It didn't. Oh yeah, it did. Never mind. I thought the overlay didn't pick it up.
So I will say, I just noticed one minor thing I need to fix. It's not a quick fix, so I'm not going to do it here. But I don't think that the electric turn should be going down the turn here because Miraidon switched in at the end of the turn after a KO.
Sorry.
I'm trying to figure out if there's a
electric,
good way to look into that. And this is not easy. Yeah, like, this is very much not easy. Like,
There's a lot of things you have to change.
I don't know how to fix that. Like, I'm gonna have to figure it out. But this is not something I'm gonna look into right now.
I am of no help, so I'm sorry.
Like I'm gonna. It's okay. The next time I'm gonna take a shower, it's probably gonna just pop in my head. That's how this
Shower
works.
thoughts.
So what did you do here? For what it's worth, Tornadoes has slept through 2 turns so far.
So it could wake up.
Yeah. And
I think it's just
the 2 moves that we've seen from Tornado so far are Bleak Windstorm and Tailwind. As we talked about earlier, Koraidon is also not max speed. So
No.
there's a decent chance that it's slower than Miraidon. So what do you do knowing all of that information?
focus on Miraidon.
So how do you do that? Like, did you just double attack?
Yeah. Let me wait. So it's electric. Would it be better to flare blitz?
And the other important detail to keep in mind is...
Or sorry, flame charge.
The other thing is, no, we're in Trick Room. You don't want to Flame Charge. Flame Charge also is very weak. Like, we want to remain slow. I think that Collision Course does more than... wait, no. Flare Blitz does more... I forgot how Collision Course does, but it might do more. I don't know. I'm going to say Flare Blitz works.
Okay.
But
Flare
what
Blitz?
I did is because like the main annoying thing here, Miraidon we're pretty sure is locked into Volt Switch because it is almost certainly either Specs or Scarf. Especially with Terra Electric. The fact that Terra Electric tells you that it's an offensive one. So
Which makes sense.
like the main annoying thing for Koraidon would be Tornadoes. So what I did, which I still think was a good call, is I attack Miraidon with Koraidon, and I go for the wide guard to protect myself from the Bleak Windstorm.
Yeah, you know, it's kind of big brain. I do kind of like that too. Yeah, especially considering it is due to wake up.
Like here, I think I'm hesitating with wide guard or just straight up attacking, but I go for the wide guard.
I feel like it's probably gonna wake up.
Wait, so?
Oh, Air
It's
Slash. Oh,
It was Air Slash all along.
I was not
It
expecting Air
both.
Slash.
It was both.
Do they normally run both?
No,
Oh.
no one runs Air Slash.
Oh.
If that to make matters worse,
Oh.
barely lives. Koraidon faints. Is this still not lost? Volt Switch.
No flinch.
Great.
I don't like that game. That's horrible.
So you remember when I said like you hated that game? I remember it.
And that's why.
Yeah, that's why. That's why.
Do you think did they both matter?
Like, overall, I think like Collision Course maybe. I don't remember what Collision Course secondary effect is, because like I think it gets more powerful in Sun, but I forgot by how much. No, if it does super effective damage. So Flare Blitz was the right call.
Skill issue.
Yeah, it's skill
issue when
truly.
you can't control the crits.
Like honestly, at that point, like if I knew it was Air Slash, doubling the Miraidon was the call.
Well, how
Because
would you know it's Air Slash? You just said no one runs it. I wouldn't expect
Skill
it.
issue.
Skill issue, no.
To be fair, what I could have done way earlier would have been when I doubled the Flutter Mane, I should have just gone for the Moongeist and put the Torn to sleep, try to get rid of Torn in time. Or like I said earlier when I said to just not KO the Gouging Fire on purpose, that also could have helped in that position. Because then I would have had Trick Room up without the Miraidon on it, and then I probably could have positioned myself in a way to KO both.
It's so hard, right? This is just a game of like what ifs, right? Especially when you have the replay. It's like, oh, if I did this and this. It's so hard.
don't worry, it gets worse. Day 1 finishes.
This is the Pelipper team.
What?
Sorry. The Pelipper.
Okay, good. You saw the tweet. So yeah, you know that it gets worse than that.
Wait, that's what you finished?
No, I did not. No, I finished like 1598.
Oh.
I think it was top 512 somehow. So what do you do here?
Pelipper.
What do you do here? There's a correct answer. The correct answer is cry, because that is not a good matchup.
What did the Pelipper? Wasn't there a skill swap? No, that was the Golduck.
Yeah, that was Golduck.
Okay.
That was Golduck.
I remember that was so good.
Yeah, that was so funny.
That was a Kyogre, wasn't it?
The guy was so nice too. The guy
Oh,
was,
yeah?
Yeah. He found the montage and then said, "Oh yeah, that's me." And I was like, "Good game. That was such a cool tech."
I like that game.
You saw. I was not even mad. I was just impressed.
Right? I was like, how can you be mad at that?
I was like, "I'm so sorry." I was like, "Don't apologize. That was just too cool." Like, I just laughed so hard that whole game.
When I saw that, I was like, no way. There's no way he just skill swapped Kyogre Drizzle.
And it gave it a Swift Swim too. That gave Kyogre Swift Swim.
Oh my god, you're right. Oh my god, I thought it was just to
No, it was
get
so funny
rid of.
because
Oh my god,
it took me a while to realize. Wait, the Kyogre slow. Wait, why is it fast all of a sudden? Then I realized, oh, it's because it has Swift Swim now.
That's so big brain. I just
so
thought it was
funny.
to get rid of the sun.
It did both at once.
Who would have thought?
I don't even remember what I did that game. Like, I know that I said, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna cry." Okay, that was a correct thought process. But outside of that, I don't remember what I did.
It was such a hard game. I remember it was very quick though.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, and what do you do here though?
Oh, here. Oh. Oh, Urshifu, evil. Oh, is this the case of fast mons bring Trick Room?
No, because there's
Figure
the Furgraph, there's a Calyrex Ice, there's an Iron Hands. It's practically a Trick Room team.
Okay, so we don't want
team in disguise.
So we want our slow mons just in case. I still say Fluttermane. I
remember I liked Fluttermane too. I don't remember with what.
Ogrepon?
I think that's what I'd go with too.
And then Boot Bonnet.
Because I know you want Koraidon in the back, because
yeah,
having your own weather is cool, especially in the back. And the thing is, giving Fluttermane the speed boost means that you're not gonna play the speed tie game with Rhydon. And there's a good chance that the Urshifu is Scarf. So being able to make sure you get the speed boost with Fluttermane is gonna help against the Urshifu too. And it was a tech specifically for the GC, which is really good in this matchup. Instead of having Shadow Ball, Fluttermane is Taunt.
Yeah, I think that is good, especially for, what their team is.
Yeah.
Okay, so Fluttermane, Ogerpon, Koraidon.
Yep.
Boot Bonnet.
I'm not a huge fan of Root Bonnet here.
No.
Because, it loses to Calyrex, it loses
Everything.
to Iron Hands.
Everything.
Yeah, honestly, you're right. Everything, actually.
Everything.
Yeah, loses to everything. And even if you try to Terra to save yourself, you still lose to Rhydon and Iron Hands. Because it's Terra Water.
Would Chiyu be okay then? Because I don't know. I don't really see Lunala doing a whole lot.
I still like Lunala personally.
Yeah?
Yeah, Meteor Beam.
Who's that Pokemon?
I still love this to be able to tell when ads are starting.
Yeah. I like cheating. No one can hear me cheat. I said it's Pikachu before. I didn't this time.
So, basically, Meteor Beam is really good into Pelipper and Calyrex. Especially because right now, like, I'm not gonna say it's the most common Terra type, but Terra Fire is not that rare on Calyrex.
Really?
Yeah. Like, I don't think I said it a lot in day one, but I did say it multiple times in the GC.
Ew, why?
It means that
So
you can't
weird.
get burned, which is quite common.
Oh, okay, that's kind of big brain. Is that the only reason?
Yeah, because like Ho was quite big that week.
Yeah.
Like Pokeaim's team was basically team of the week. You even played it that week. You know what show I'm
I
talking
did.
about.
It was so
But yeah,
fun.
like and Ho, yeah, it can burn stuff easily, and you saw firsthand how much that can ruin a Calyrex's day.
Oh yeah.
So that was why it was run quite a bit. And I mean, the reason why I had Ogerpon Cornerstone was because of Ho-Oh, so like I get it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I was like,
Ho-Oh was
this matchup, like
yeah.
the whole matchup on this team is kind of bad.
It
Ogerpon could help. And it did help.
Could.
It did help. For what it's worth, it did help.
Okay. Okay, I like Lunala better than everything
Yeah,
else.
and
I mean,
yeah,
you're
and-
friend of Force because
And
It's
Jengar.
didn't hear it, but the
It's Pikachu.
TTS,
Oh.
the TTS said
I
Gengar.
waited.
TTS said Gengar.
Wait, what did it say?
Gengar.
Jengar?
Yeah, like a Jenga, but with an R.
Okay, I can see. Jengar. What is Jengar's? Jengar's. What's the French name? Doesn't he have a funky name?
Ectoplasma.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Yeah, I remember from the little Nano block. Yeah, the funky name.
What was it? Okay, so yeah, and also having Wide Guard is really nice for Calyrex.
Yeah.
But like, you have to be careful of a giraffe because foul play is gonna hurt quite a bit.
You're right. Even though you think of, well, I think of Farigiraf as like supporter. It does have some pretty hardcore moves.
I mean, foul play is just a good supporter move.
Okay,
Yeah.
Fluttermane, Ogerpon, Koraidon, Lunala.
I also consider Brute Bonnet. Like, as you saw, I did consider it for a bit.
You're thinking.
I barely know my French names.
Oh, yeah, French names. Oh my god, you should.
I barely know them.
What? No, you have to
I-
learn them.
I'm French Canadian. Our anime is lost media.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. It's so sad. Wait, is Lunala?
Honestly,
That's so
I don't
funny.
doubt it. Hey, he's French, so he knows. Trust him. If he says a certain name is that name in French, trust him.
I trust. See, I'm okay with like Miraidon, Koraidon because it's just like past and future. But when you have like the French names, then I'm like, I'm so done. Japanese names, it's fine. I'm good, but not English or Japanese names, not good.
Okay, what do you do here? I don't like this. Well played by my opponent. I hate it.
Yeah, it's kind of rough out here. Well, Ogerpon's like kind of dead, so
There are a few things you can do here. How many do I like of those? I think
no.
0.
yeah.
But there are a few things you can do.
Fluttermane, Moonblast, Urshifu. Oh, what's Ogerpon's Terra?
Rock.
Oh,
It's
well,
always the Terra
okay.
type of the mask. If there's no mask, it's grass.
Oh, you're right. I don't really know what I want to do with Ogerpon. What other move? Ivy Cudgel? Is Ivy Cudgel? Oh, that's rock. What does it do? Power Whip. Yeah. Power Whip.
Honestly, like, there are 2 options I can think of. Well, first of all, one of them is Moonblast. Like,
Yeah.
you try to call the Terra on which one? Like that is for sure. You try to call the Terra on which one, Zeb? Like, which
Miraidon.
one is going to Terra, and you target the other one. And I think that your call of calling Urshifu being the one to Terra is a good one.
Oh, I said Miraidon.
And the other one is you either try to follow me with Ogerpon,
Yeah.
or you think that you're going to be fine and you switch out Ogerpon for Koraidon.
You think Ogreppon's gonna live?
No.
Oh.
No, you're just trying to make sure that Fluttermane lives. That's
Oh,
why you're good
okay.
for the follow me. You just want to make sure that Fluttermane lives.
But do you think Fluttermane can pick up Urshifu? Or
Yes.
Miraidon? Yeah?
Like, the main thing you can be worried about is if it goes for U-turn. Because, like, Urshifu is probably Scarf. Like, on this
Ooh.
kind of team, like, honestly, the most annoying part is Urshifu can be, like, 4 different items.
What does it usually... Oh, Iron Fist.
No, Unseen Fist. Unseen Fist is the ability. That's the signature ability.
Oh, I thought... Was it Punching Glove?
Oh my god, yes, that's Punching Glove. Seen Fist.
Yeah. I remember. That was so funny.
I still... that was probably the single greatest end game I've had in the GC.
Who would do such a thing? Who does such a thing?
I don't know, but thank you, whoever that was.
Right? Wait, can you say the muck name quickly?
Grotad Morve.
That's such a silly name.
Yes. I love it.
What, do you know Grimers?
Tad Morve.
Oh my god, that's so cute.
Pile of snot evolves into big pile of snot.
It's so simple. I like that. I like that.
So yeah,
Okay.
and yeah, basically, like, I think that it's either you switch in Koraidon just to get the speed boost
Yeah.
on Fluttermane because you think it's Scarf and it's not gonna Terra, and that should say, yeah, there's no way that Miraidon's gonna go for Dazzling Gleam.
No.
Or you go for Follow Me.
Yeah.
Okay, so I go for the Moonblast.
What?
Hey, that's what I said was one of the options.
I don't like this.
Like I said, there's no way Miraidon goes for the Dazzling Gleam, so we're gonna just make sure we get the speed boost. And if the Urshifu goes for Surging Strikes, that's gonna make it weaker.
I think you just killed your Koraidon.
It's probably for Volt
I
Switch
was
and you
so
love the Volt
Surging
Switch.
Strikes.
Like I said, like if it's not going for that, like there's no way it's going for the Dragon type move.
Yeah.
And
I don't see that.
I'm just with the mindset of it's not going for the Dazzling Gleam. And even then, like, Koraidon doesn't have a great matchup into this. Like, the main thing it has going on for it is the sun.
Mm-hmm.
So making sure I can set the sun is good.
Yeah, I do think Sun is a good call, but I don't like this. Oh, who's this Terra into? Urshifu. It's Miraidon. I called it. I knew it. That's what I said. Oh, it's Dazzling. Yeah. Oh, it's so over. It's so over. Yeah, I expected electric, not fairy, though. So.
As we saw
What's your
U-turn.
turn? Oh.
That's Iron Hands.
Oh, shiny. Oh, yes, he's silver.
There's no
Oh,
way
he's
it's
so
going
dead.
for
He's
Dazzling
so
Gleam.
dead.
Laugh at the moron. Laugh at the moron. Look at the
That
moron.
was so bad.
Laugh at him. Laugh at him.
That was so bad.
Look at that guy.
I can't believe he would swap in on the Fairy Terra Miraidon.
So what do you
So
do here?
bad.
What do you do here?
I like the answer previously of turn off the switch.
Not a bad
But-
call. Not a bad call.
Yeah.
Any other
Ew, dude.
ideas?
Ogrepon?
Yeah, that's what I'd go with too.
Yeah, it resists electric. Does it? Does rock resist electric?
No, but grass does, so it still resists it, but it's weak to fighting.
Oh.
Okay, what do you do here?
Wait, can you press play just a little bit more?
Okay. Oh yeah, just see the moves.
Yeah. Who is Moonblast super effective into?
Iron Hands,
What type is it?
fighting electric.
Oh, I keep forgetting. Moonblast, Iron Hands. Ew, what do I want to do about them right on? Terra, Ogerpon, Ivy Cudgel, Maridon.
That's not what I go for, and that's pretty sure that's not what I did.
Oh, okay. Well, considering how the last turn.
Maridon is
went
probably
over.
specs, but there's not a lot of pressure. Like especially with the Iron Hands in, I'm kind of need Flutter Mane for the rest of the game because I don't really beat Urshifu from here. I don't really beat Iron Hands that well. The reason why I switched in Ogerpon was so I can use the Stellar Terra on Flutter Mane,
Okay.
and then Moonblast on Maridon. Because of how much you saw the Moonblast do, it's just slightly less than half.
Yeah.
The boost from Stellar Terra means that you're picking up the Maridon. Like it's enough to pick up the Maridon. And then you go for the Follow Me on Ogerpon.
Okay.
Because you need to rely on Flutter Mane to pick up this and Urshifu. You need the Flutter Mane to live. So you need to follow me.
I like that.
That's why I went for this.
I do like that. I think that's good. Oh no, these French names.
Yes, it is. It is definitely bulky enough to live one.
Who knows who's who?
Pomme de Fire is Iron Hands, and Pouvoir Lunaire is Moonblast. So basically, yeah. Yes, the Iron Hands definitely lives a Moonblast.
French names are funny. I like them. Wait, it was Stellar? It's Stellar type, not Fairy?
No, it's Stellar.
Oh.
Which is honestly the reason why it's good here. Because otherwise you risk the chance of getting faked out.
By who?
Iron Hands.
Oh, right. I'm like, who here has... Pico. That's right.
Iron Hands was just in. And this is not a nice position.
No.
What do you do here?
Oh, I agree with that. Moonblast Urshifu. What's Ivy Cudgel Pelipper? No, you still want Flutter Mane to live. Do you just like sack Ogerpon?
Yes. You have to follow me. You have to
I was
follow
like,
me.
is that the play?
You have to follow me. Like at this point, I don't think you have a chance anymore.
No.
Like I definitely played the turn one stupid, but I kind of had to.
What do you mean you kind of had to?
Because it is such a bad matchup that you need to take risks.
Oh, I guess, yeah. That's true. When you put it like that, yeah.
Like the most important thing is if I'm gonna play stupid, I want to make sure I'm not gonna have any regrets out of it, and I did not.
Yeah. Goodbye, Ogerpon. This should just pick up Urshifu, shouldn't it?
It should. It does.
Okay. If it didn't, I was gonna be like, oh my god.
Like I
That'd be
probably
so bad.
could have had a shot if I went for the Urshifu turn one with the play I went for.
Yeah. I think that would have changed a bit.
Like I'm not gonna say I would have won, but it would have given me a better shot.
Mm-hmm.
Because now Nala's coming in. And I will say there's not much you can do here.
No.
Like,
Moongeist Beam.
like you can just say what Moongeist Beam, like I know what I went for and I think it was a correct play, but it doesn't really matter all that much. I went for the Meteor Beam into developer getting the special attack boost is nice.
Oh, that's it. Yeah. Sorry, that's what I meant. There's too many beam moves.
M beam.
Yeah. Hyper beam. Meteor beam.
Meteor beam, moon guy's beam, they both start with M and finish with beam.
Oh, you're right. They do. Oh my god. I don't like that. Laser meteor. Is that meteor beam? Man, these French names are like. I had Sash. I don't. Oh, it did. Okay. I like. Did it just live?
Yes, it is Sash.
I did not expect that. Flinch. Oh, confusion. That's it. I knew it had an effect. Oil charge. Oh, so over. It's so over. Oh, I don't think that's gonna do anything though. Oh, well, I kind of not expected it to.
I will say, like, a lot of the French names are really good, really good, and that I wish was the English names. Like, I will still say that Cartana should have been the French name.
What was Cartana? I think you mentioned it before.
Yes, I definitely have. Because like I keep saying it all the time how good it is. Katagami.
Yeah.
It's so good.
That's so much better.
It's so good.
What's the Japanese name? Is it? It's not
know.
Cartana, is it?
Oh my god, yes. Hydro Cannon. Because basically
Hydro Cannon?
Hydro Cannon was as Hydro Pump in French.
What?
Yeah.
But there's Hydro Cannon.
It came out, it existed in, it was invented in Gen 3.
Oh.
And basically the French name went with that since Gen 1.
So what's Hydro Cannon's French name
I
then?
don't remember what it is.
Oh.
Because like the French Canadian animes had the French attack names for some reason. Like, all the trainers and the Pokemon have the English names, but the locations and the moves were in French. Why? I don't know.
So whenever it just used Hyper Beam, anything used Hyper Beam, or not Hyper Beam, Hydro Pump, it said Hydro Cannon.
Yes,
oh,
it's also
Cartana's
the
Japanese
Meteoros in
name.
French.
Pardon?
Basically, nerd of now talking about Landorus's German and French name.
Oh, like the numbers, wasn't it?
No, that Landorus is Demeteros, which is like
Oh,
based
Landorus,
on the Greek god of the earth.
Demeter?
Yeah.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, it's a good name. It's a really good name.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, for the most part, like, the French localization team is so good with the names.
See, I see what Cartana's Japanese name. Does it Kami to oh my gosh, my Japanese. Kamiturugi. Oh my gosh. Read Japanese, not English. Kamiturugi. I kind of like the French name better.
Same.
And that's what I can't read. I can't read like Romanji anymore. It throws me off. That's why I'm like, just give me the katakana.
Light that burns the sky? Don't you mean light that burns the timer? oh, that's the French name.
What?
That's so good.
Oh my god, I'd like that. Ew, like that burns the sky is just so gross now. Apocalypsis. Luminous. That sounds like a Harry Potter spell.
You're right. So, like, I know that you said that you or free until 4. Is that like, do you have time for one more, or are you done?
Probably. Can you skip to the Gold Duck one?
I can't skip to that one because it's a different file, but I can change to the right file.
No, that's okay. That's a lot.
No, I can do it. I don't remember where it is, but like I know where the file is, but I don't know where it is in that file.
Okay. Just play in French. Oh, do you think you could play in French now, or would it be too confusing?
It would be quite confusing.
Yeah.
Like, I did play Hard Gold Soul Silver in French, and I was still quite lost. like
Really?
I'm still not used to most of the names.
I kind of want to.
Like,
I actually like. I know Let's Go. Let's Go is good to play in like Japanese. It's pretty baby. So.
oh wait, I think that's the one. I think that's the one.
Here it is.
I think that's the one. That was not my score. That was my opponent's. I was not at 1258. I did not go that low.
No.
It felt like I would have, but I
No.
did not.
Here we go. Oh yeah, I had a clippable.
Oh yeah, that was what you were freaking out about.
Yeah. Oh my god, what do you do?
The 1258 guy, I think that was Metal Burst Solgaleo. If that explains it was Metal Burst Solgaleo. What would you do here other than cry?
Well, I see that Golduck Kyogre. I know that's in the lead because you just don't lead. Well, you obviously I guess do lead Golduck, so.
I mean, to be fair, you know how that game went, so like, it's kind of cheating.
No, I'm not cheating.
Oh, you're right.
Oh, is Golduck is that Psycho Quack?
No, that's a Psyduck.
Oh.
Psycho Quack is Psyduck.
Oh, what's the Golduck name?
You just posted it.
Aqua Quack? Oh.
Quack Quack.
Wait, Aqua Quack. Oh my god, I can't read.
Quack. There's basically like Aqua and Quack.
Yeah, that's what I got. That's why I pronounced it weird. That's what I like that. I like that. We should just have a stream where it's just like you teach me French Pokemon names and I teach you Japanese Pokemon names.
You know what? I'd be down.
Yeah. And then other people can chime in with other language Pokemon names.
I'm gonna have to learn the French names though.
After practice.
I might kind of know like the first 3 gens kind of well, a little of Gen 4. Like the only gen, like I don't even think I can name any from Gen 8 and up. And the only good one I know from Gen 7 or like the VGC viable ones.
See, I think I might be good at like the earlier gens and then the more recent gens because that's kind of like, you know, everyone knows the beginning Gen 1s, but then I guess I got back into like learning
because like
it.
when I was a kid, like I read like the guides. I was not good enough in English yet to be confident with reading guides in English.
Mm-hmm.
So I read the guides in French, and because of that, I learned the French names a little for the older gens.
Well, I mean, you also have the anime too.
No, because the anime had the English names. Like the only French names in the French anime back then were the move names.
Yeah, names.
And the locations. Because like now it's lost media though, funnily enough. It's lost media.
I kind of want to watch the French dub now. I'm curious.
The French dub or the French Canadian dub?
French Canadian.
Because like it's the same voice actors, but like I don't even know if they pronounce the names in English or if they take the English clips. I think that they pronounce it in English.
Ew. English. Ew. Clips.
No, I don't think that they take the English clips. Now I think about it, like, cause like voices sound like, cause like I'm hearing it in my head, and it sounds like there's too much of a French accent when they say the English names to be to be the English clips. Like I think they might take the English clips for the Pokemon voices, which is fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that for like the trainers saying any names, it's the French voice actors.
So weird. It's weird that they like split it up. Wait, are you switching to Koraidon in front of a Kyogre?
Yeah, because the range is already up. And here's the thing too. Like, okay,
Sorry,
what would you do here?
What
What would you do here?
Wait, can you go back a little bit? See what the lead is? Again? I forgot. Oh, it's Fluttermane Ogerpon.
Yeah, and they led Golduck Kyogre.
Yeah, so your Ogerpon's kind of dead. So, I mean, I think I'd switch to Lunala.
Okay, and I'll explain why I did that. And honestly, it was not a bad call. There's like one slight mistake that I've made here.
What do you do with Flutter mean though?
You switch it out to Koraidon. I think that's correct. Because here's the thing.
But it's dead.
No.
No?
No. Or
Oh,
if it is, it's worth it. Because like the thing is, Golduck is Swift Swim.
Oh, and you didn't expect the skill swap. See, I know
no,
what happens,
like,
so it's kind of cheating.
I knew it was gonna be Swift Swim. Like that's very obvious. So you switch in Koraidon to get rid of the speed boost. Golduck is not that fast.
No, it's quite.
So
yeah.
by switching it in, Ogerpon is now faster.
You know what? Okay, yeah.
And then you can Power Whip.
Yeah.
I Power Whipped the Kyogre back then, but I should have Power Whipped the Golduck. Because the Power Whip into Kyogre is way too obvious, thinking about it. And that's gonna be, it's way more likely that a Kyogre would be Terra Grass than Golduck would be.
Yeah, I kind of like to play into Golduck.
You know what's really funny about that?
Oh, what? Sorry, I thought it was gonna change.
It doesn't even matter.
What do you mean it doesn't matter?
You're gonna see. Because I remember that game. I remember that game, and I know that it does not matter.
Oh no.
It very much does not matter.
Skill swap. Skill issue.
No, it's not a skill swap, but it is a skill issue.
No? Oh no. Like, I watched this. How does it play out? Oh my god, into who? Water?
No, grass.
Oh.
Because like I said, like the Power Whip into it was too obvious, so I should have targeted the Golduck and I targeted the Kyogre instead, but it doesn't matter because...
Hair grass.
I missed the Power Whip.
That's right! Oh my god. No, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
What's the accuracy?
85.
Oh.
Doesn't matter.
Oh. That's rough.
And the important part is, you see here, and this is how I realized, like, in hindsight, like, the Kyogre is slower than the Ogerpon. Like, this way in my head, it did not click that the Kyogre, they got Swift Swim now.
Yeah.
Like, for some reason, it did not click. I even said
the
Golduck is Swift Swim. Like, I said it even in Team Preview back then. It was only here that, like, I think it's like 3 turns later that I realized, wait, oh god, it is Swift Swim.
So I remember you mentioned it before, and I'm like, even when it happened, I did not clue in. Huh. One more, you know. What? You know, I guess that's what happens when you use skill swap.
So, what do you do here?
Well, actually,
like,
since
I didn't cry. I didn't cry, obviously, because like,
yeah,
take a moment
I
to
think
do
that's obvious. Yeah. Do you know what would be kind of funny?
What?
Terra Koraidon.
Okay, that would be really funny. But I wouldn't do that.
No, I know.
Because it's a very obvious pin with Kyogre and Golduck.
Oh.
Because
like, obvious. I thought that was big
Kyogre
brain.
going for the Ice Beam to Koraidon makes sense.
Oh.
Because so like it makes a Terra make sense, but then Golduck can very easily go for a water move here, just to cover for the Terra.
You think Golduck will pick up though?
If you're fire type, yes. Rain boosted?
Oh, you're right.
Yes, definitely.
What do you do?
You switch out Koraidon. That's thing number one.
Yeah, okay.
That's point number one, because you want to send back up.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you just bring back in? Oh my god, you do.
And what do you do with Ogerpon?
Bye-bye. Well, I mean, you might as well IV Cudgel or Power Whip Golduck now.
I mean, is that what I did? I think that's what I did because I did not realize it was because that's what I did not realize yet that it was Swift Swim. So I thought, oh, I'm faster, I'm fine. But what I would have done in hindsight if my brain was working correctly
Pokemon!
Chill.
What I would have done if my brain was working correctly, I would have just spiky shielded.
Oh, I mean, that works. Yeah.
You just spiky shield, and then you get to at least preserve a redirection or a power whip. Wait, like either
Yeah, you know,
one
the
is actually quite
redirection might
good.
be good.
Which one would I switch over Koraidon? That one I don't know.
Yeah.
Actually,
Fluttering?
yeah, no, I don't know.
I was gonna say, I
I
don't
forgot
know
what the
either.
other restricted is. I already forgot what the rest of the team is.
Yeah, I was like, what else did you bring?
I already forgot the rest of the team.
Vanilla.
So okay,
Oh my gosh, that's
you know
what I
what?
said.
That makes
Fluttermane.
sense.
Yeah.
Oh, I still spiky
Oh,
shielded.
you did.
Oh,
Oh,
well,
well.
that's fair enough. You know, that is a good play.
Yeah, I agree. I think that's good.
Not washed? Question mark, question mark, question mark.
Right? Rain was working? Question mark, question mark, question mark.
Half working.
No.
I still did not think about the swift swim, so I wouldn't say that fully working.
I mean, you mentioned it so many times and I still forgot each and every single time. It just doesn't click in. It's like, no. Does not have Swiss swim. Oh. Oh. Okay. Rillaboom.
It's
Mimikyu.
Close enough when you said Pikachu.
Pikachu. Yeah.
It was like did not see what actually showed up on screen.
That's what I was like. I'm like, this is the perfect It's Pikachu one. It's like the closest you can get.
And yeah, that
Your
was
controls?
definitely a play that I made, not realizing that it was Swift Swim. I missed what happened. Okay, so what do you go for here?
I don't think I would have Moonblast the Kyogre.
Why do you think
Probably
I went
should
for that?
though. Pardon?
Why do you think I went for that?
Do you think it's gonna switch?
No. Oh, I was
No.
just hoping for a special attack drop.
Oh.
I can say it right here and there. I know myself well enough to know that, oh yeah, I'm just hoping for a special attack drop.
Did you wait? You probably got it. Did you double Kyogre?
Yeah. That
Does it
also
get
makes
protect?
sense just to cover for the... No,
Oh,
yeah,
Grassy Glide.
I still did not realize. Like, the fact that I went for the Yabby Cudgel tells me that I did not either I did not realize or I knew that it was too late.
Mm.
You're one of us now, Lydia.
I think that's the Canadian, not the French. Oh no, the joke. My 5 times great grandfather was a French voyager. There you go. See, I'm French Canadian. Ew, cried on.
Okay, so what do you do here? Like, I didn't cry, obviously.
Oh. Yeah, not cry. I think Terra Fire cried on.
Okay, and
Now.
do what?
Flare Blitz.
I think I don't Terra because I
Kyogre.
think I pick up the Kyogre and
Oh, without Terra?
yeah, and I don't want to put myself in a position where I'm weak to high horsepower.
Oh, you're right. Rillaboom.
No, I went for Flame Charge. Oh
Wait, did
my
you Flame
God, that
Charge?
is, yeah, I went for the Flame Charge. That is so ambitious. Oh, I think,
Oh,
what was
okay.
it? Other restricted? Because like it might have been a fast restricted.
Was it not horse?
That would have been why then.
Oh.
Oh, that is a position,
Lando.
so I can outspeed the Lando. That makes sense. That also makes sense.
Huh.
Oh, I think I know what happened here. Like honestly, like that is a very good turn for me.
This is so interesting.
Wait, no, this is kind of weird because, like, I'm +1, but Golduck might still be faster. That is such. Yeah, like I said, it is actually very like you're right. It's actually a very interesting position.
I did not expect double switch, so
It makes sense because like Golduck, because like you can't reset the rain anymore unless you switch out the Kyogre.
You're right.
And
Oh, that's what they're
Rillaboom
doing.
being able
Skill
to
swap
pick up
again?
against Pig.
Oh, but they can't skill swap.
He-
Wait, so did Kyogre lost Swift Spin? No.
Yes.
Huh. What do you do? A Flare Blitz, Kyogre, the Ghost type Beam, Gold Duck.
I think I know. I think I do something completely different.
Do you double Kyogre?
No, if not, what would you do here? What I do, I think, is I Terra the Koraidon, and I'd Collision Course the
yeah.
Golduck, and I'd Wide Guard.
Why? Oh, Origin Pulse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Terra Fire, Flame Charge, Kyogre, and Wide Guard could also work. Like, I think that Terra Fire is basically mandatory. Like, the main thing is I'm kind of scared of Golduck. Just going for the water move. Like, I was like...
Yeah, well,
like,
Swift Spin, Rain.
Yes. I mean, Swift Swim I don't think matters all that much. Because I think that you're faster.
Oh,
actually, like, I'm not... Like, there's a chance I'm still slower, but, like, at this point, I have to take the risk and assume I'm faster.
Oh, Protect?
Yeah, like, I agree with Nerve now that it's probably not Hydro Pump, and that's the only way where it could actually hurt you once you Terra.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, going for the Terra, I think Collision Course into Golduck works.
Okay. You didn't Terra, though.
That is a weird decision to not Terra.
Yeah. That's what I'm like, that's not what you did.
Like, I'm trying too hard to preserve the Terra here. Like, especially if I'm deciding to go for the... especially if I decide to go for the Wide Guard anyway.
Hmm.
Like, I think it's because I thought that Golduck would be faster. But at this point, I think I have to take the risk that I'm the faster one.
Why would Protect have been here? Good, too?
No.
No. That's... Yeah.
Like, you don't accomplish anything. You don't
No.
Like, you're
you're
gonna be in the
stalling.
exact same position next turn. Especially if you go for the Wide Guard. Like, the Collision Course makes sense. But yeah, I should have Terra'd. That should pick up. No, I took it like a champ. It's flipped her.
Flipped her. Oh my god.
Yeah, I should have gone... I mean, I should have gone for the Terra because, like, there's still obviously a nice beam into Koraidon. I did not accomplish anything with that.
No. I mean, yeah, even if you were scared of high
It's like
horsepower.
Ice Beam and that just picks up Koraidon. No, it lives. But, like, the issue here is that now I'm in range of whatever Rillaboom wants to do.
Oh, yeah,
Like,
just
it's
Grassy Glide.
yeah, it is in Grassy Glide range.
Actually,
Or
even
fake
if...
out
No,
Grassy
if
Glide.
you Terra there, would you have lived
I lived what?
for that turn?
You mean... Yeah, because I would have lived the Ice Beam. Because, like, the Ice Beam would have done nothing.
This past turn. Oh, what hammer hitting that? Oh my god.
Hammer does a lot.
This is not how I was thinking it was playing out.
What am I doing?
I know, what are you doing? Oh, calm my... Oh my god.
Because, like, at this point, I should have targeted the Rillaboom.
Mm-hmm.
That's also a good question. I mean, to be fair, the Rillaboom being faster than Kyogre is not that rare. Like, I mean, we saw it quite a bit in Reg G. Normally, that was what with Drum beating Rillaboom. Like, yeah, normally it would be Drum beating.
Drum beating?
Yeah, that reduces speed by 1 stage.
Oh. It has a new move?
No, it's been a signature move like this whole time.
Oh.
At this point, Koraidon I need to Terra and go for the Flame Charge.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Wait, do I?
Nope.
Yeah, my Lunala is quite slow. Like, mainly because like it was meant to function quite well in Trick Room.
Yeah.
Like, it's not min speed, but it's like, I think it may be only 20 EVs. You probably have the pace closer than I do.
Oh, do you want me to look?
Yeah, if you... Actually, do I have it here?
I was like, that's me. No, I got it. 20.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
it is 20. Okay, I do know my EV spreads a little.
Yeah, you do.
Thank God. I can pretend I'm somewhat competent now. Yeah, this is not looking... This is...
No.
What was I doing? I don't know.
You stay confident as you sent me the
Open team
spread
sheet at
without
first.
EVs. What hammer? That's done. Yeah. Oh, that's rough. Oh.
So like Derv, I definitely played it not as well as I could have, but it was still like cool to see.
It was rough.
Like I definitely like quite a bit of it is obviously with hindsight it makes it much easier to call. But there are still like a few, like even with the like I should have picked up that it has Swift Swim now, especially knowing that it was Swift Swim in the first place.
It's so hard. Oh my god! Even like, yes, watching it, and then now looking back on it, it's still like, whoa! I did not expect this to happen.
Like the main thing that surprises me was that the flip turn went into Lunala, which
yeah,
was probably the main reason why I was scared of going for the Terra, which is really funny in hindsight considering that I wouldn't have been punished in the first place.
It took
I
you
will
so
also
long
say
to
that,
tear.
the Terrifier Flame Charge would have worked even better though. Because there's a decent chance it would have put it in range of Moongeist Beam afterwards.
Yeah, I was just thinking, I'm like, we didn't really see many attacks into Golduck. By many, I think there was one. Yeah, Golduck did quite good then in that game.
Yeah. It felt like going back to 2017 again.
Pardon?
It felt like going back to 2017 again.
Oh, good old days. Oh.
Yeah, at least like the overlay, like at least from like it's not like we watch a lot of games that like there's only one thing I need to fix, which obviously like not an easy one to fix. Not an easy one to fix.
Yeah, I was gonna say you said that was a long one to fix.
Yeah. So like honestly, I still have no clue how I'm gonna fix that.
You can do it, I believe.
Oh, I also believe it is not an easy one.
It's a lot of work. A lot of work to add on to the already a lot of work.
Wait, I'm trying to think about it. I'm not really sure. Because, like, technically, I could look into maybe starting a timer, and if the turn starts less than a certain amount of time compared to when it detected that the terrain was set, you don't do it. Which honestly would kind of work for both, like, beginning of the game and switching at the end of a turn. But the issue becomes that it doesn't work if it's like a parting shot into Miraidon to end the turn. Which in this case would count as decrementing.
That's so hard. It's like a what if type thing almost.
Because like I have to figure out like the programming logic behind it without necessarily having access to any bit of the code. Because like if I had access to the code, it would be much easier.
You're a programmer. You can make the code. Make the code. No.
Yeah, that's a fun puzzle. Like I won't lie, it is a fun puzzle, but it's not something that I can say just like this quickly.
I didn't realize you used Boolean too. That was like the biggest surprise. Does that mean I am honorary?
That's one of the basics of programming.
That means I'm honorary.
Conditions is one of the most important things I've got. Like I said, you're ready for Sammy.
Yeah, I'm honorary programmer.
You're ready.
I use it for completely different reasons, but apparently it's the same, so...
I mean, like, you're still learning the logic, like the basics of like programming logic. You're like halfway there.
Yeah, I think the and, the if. Wait, you use not?
Yes.
Yeah.
What? Yeah, I actually have an example actually in the overlay. I forgot. I can't really say it off the top of my head, but I'm currently gonna find it quickly. Like, where? Like, I know there's a if not somewhere, but I forgot where.
I would laugh if you went to like right off the bat.
Not this one. Is this maybe? Yep.
If not, oh my god. You didn't go to it right off the bat.
Basically checking if this one is active because like this is just to detect like if the turn selection started and this, because like how I check if a switch is happening is very similar for both of those, and I want to make sure that it's not trying to detect a switch when it's actually like in the middle of a turn, and instead just a switch if someone uses U-turn, or for example at the end of the turn, because this specifically means that if someone, for example, wants to have something to hide their moves while they're picking them in a tournament, they can do that with that. And also kind of treats it this
sneaky.
And for this, I want the tech turn to start on purpose to make sure that like the turn decrementation happens at the start of the turn. So I need to make sure that this works. Like until I added this, I just have it all work the same way, which because of how it worked, if you had to switch in 2 Pokemon at the end of a turn at the same time, it treated it as if you were playing a different turn, because it tries checking the back, like at the bottom right of the screen, for the back text to be there.
Oh.
And back is going to be there if you're trying to switch 2 Pokemon at once. So making sure that the turn actually started by checking, like there's a very small yellow bar next to the timer on your turn timer, and that's what it checks at the start of the turn.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god. That's
Like
it's just weird. Like no, that's it.
It needs to be very like I'm paying attention to like the smallest detail. Like this is what the bar looks like.
That's crazy. What a odd specific thing to have to check, but yeah, it does.
The thing is like that's the easiest thing that's gonna stand out like visually and be consistent every single time.
Yeah.
So that's
I guess that's
perfect
what you
thing to
need,
check.
right? Consistency.
Yeah. Trying to find consistency in something that isn't consistent.
Yeah. Oh, desktop. Oh.
No.
Oh. I like desktop.
Now let's go back to the virtual cam. And
Oh. Me. Yippee. Yeah,
game.
I like this one. Yeah. I like it.
Your reaction was still so funny when you found out about this.
No. I didn't realize you were recording it, and then like after I was like, oh, you should have recorded that, and you're like, oh, I did.
I was. I was like, yeah, there's no way the reaction won't be gold.
Oh, I did. I wasn't expecting it.
Exactly.
I got played by everybody.
Shout outs to the people in on it and
No,
for giving the feedback.
I can't believe they didn't like nothing. There was nothing about it. Like I thought there would be like something.
It was so funny because you saw me post a screenshot of the classroom.
Yeah.
Then I immediately posted it with the sprite to them, and it was like, oh yeah, this is what I hit on purpose. It was like, oh.
You already had it done then?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Like I just hit the source.
Oh.
Like the sprite I think was done Saturday or Sunday.
Really?
Yeah.
It was like I was like.
Actually, Saturday was basically done, but then I redid the hair outline because it was like the same color as the antenna. And I wanted both of them to be more distinct to one another, and I figured like with how it is in the reference sheet, like the fact that it's like kind of transparent, making it lighter wouldn't give that impression more.
I'm sorry. It was so complicated.
It was.
I'm happy. I'm happy it. Well, it looks so good though.
I'm proud of it, but that does not mean it was an easy one.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I don't think it was the easiest one. I don't think it was the hardest one I've done, but it's definitely up there.
No, I was gonna say I don't compare it to some of your other ones. No. Some of your other ones are crazy.
The one with the DDD cosplay is.
Yeah, that one. That one.
So
That's the one I was thinking of. It was the hardest. Oh, I like it. Will you have like the other desks built?
What?
One day. Will you have like the other 3 desks built?
Maybe. Like I like the idea you suggested of like adding TTS so people can just like make comments or do questions or something like that. I might do it.
Yeah.
I'm not sure yet. Like the other thing is like I was I think I was telling someone, or it was just like, me thinking about it. It was like, if I want to do like a lesson with more than one person at once, like this, I don't expect to have more than 4 people at once, so like I can just put different people in there.
Yeah.
Although like it is going to be more complicated because like right now the way I make it track your audio is just by checking like the audio coming out of Discord.
Oh,
So, like if it's
and
like
then
multiple people, I'd
group
have to
call.
do like probably like some janky API stuff to make it so that it detects who's talking and make it so that like it's only going to move if they're talking or not.
That would be a lot of work.
Do
you think
too bad?
Fujitech would help?
I think it might be okay because like I've messed with the Discord API stuff not too long ago. Like you've seen my Pokemon Snap stuff. Like
Yeah.
I've had to mess with the Discord API for that.
Oh, for people to take pictures.
Yeah, because like I upload
Yeah.
the pictures on Discord.
Mm-hmm.
So like I've had to mess with it a little and then figuring out how to upload files. But like it's not like it's gonna be 1-1 like the same kind of difficulty to what I've done, but I think it would be possible.
It's gonna be up there. Yeah.
Like I don't think it's even gonna be up there in the hardest stuff I've done.
No?
Fixing the issue I've got with the overlay that we found today is probably gonna be harder.
You have, as you can say, your work cut out for you.
I do.
Oh, it's rough.
But at least like I'm happy because like I was expecting it, but like the trick room issue I had was fairly easy to fix.
As you can get that one out of the way, or fix that one
Like,
somewhat
it
easily.
was exactly what I was expecting. So and the other cool thing is we got confirmation that the double switching issue is fixed, which is also a big one because that's one that I've had since the very beginning.
And I have a new one to fix.
Yeah. And I probably would not even have picked up on it if I was not doing it like we did it today. So like I think it's a good approach.
Anytime you need bug fixing, let me know. I'll be
I
here.
was gonna say like if you're interested in doing this again, I probably will be because
Yeah.
I know I'm not done with this. Like it's good. We only needed 4 games to figure out one that I'm gonna need more time to fix.
4 games for one big one. Well, technically 3. The last one was for fun.
Yeah.
But-
I mean, we still didn't find anything in that one, so like that I still count it as 4 games. That, in 4 games, we still found one big one.
Which is good. Get that one out of the way, then it'll be super good. Well, much better.
It's gonna be a big step up, but it is still gonna be. There's probably still gonna be quite a few things. But I don't know what, because like I mean, this one completely caught me out of left field.
But at least it's maybe fixable. Who knows? You'll have to play around.
I'm also gonna look for someone to raid because like I'm gonna assume that we're done. I don't know what he's doing right now, but like there's a what is going on? Because
Usually I ask you for recommendations, but I do not have any
I
for
have
you.
a guy that, who does programming stuff that I usually like to watch while working on my own overlays, and I don't know what he's doing right now. And like last week, he was doing a Game Boy Advance game and made his own.
Oh, really?
He made his own assembler for it too.
What?
Like it is, yes.
Oh my god. That's kind of crazy.
It's he has a lot of cool stuff. Like his VTuber model is basically ASCII art, and you can set the color. Like you can play his color scheme can change based on media that you submit. So like you send a video link, and that's gonna be playing on his model.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god. That's like the other guy you sent, but that one you could change like
The model
His
completely
species.
model gacha.
Yeah, that's so fun. I like that. Oh, I want to see. I want to see the media thing now.
Honestly, like, he has, like, he usually does a lot of cool stuff.
So cool. People do such fun things.
Yeah. And considering this was like an overlay kind of stream,
It's fitting.
yeah,
It works.
Like,
It's not like me like reading like someone completely different.
thank you
Yeah,
guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. I hope I'll see you guys next time.
Yeah, we'll do this again. It's fun.
Yes.
And we'll have to do the name ones.
You know
You have
what?
to learn
Yeah.
French names. Learn French names? Oh, I thought I froze.
No, it just had to stream ended.
Oh, it ended?
Yeah. I just
Oh.
rated.